to Cosy Reading Night Live. There is 64 people here on Monday night. Imagine, and I can see it live on here as well.
Alexa, switch off Big Lamp.
Oh, you want to switch off Big Lamp? Oh, that's made all the difference there, hasn't it?
It has. I didn't like all that light.
How is everybody? How was your Monday? A Monday, imagine doing this on a Monday. I've been quite looking forward to this all day.
Me too.
Like, it's nice to have this on a Monday, isn't it? I know we've just turned that light off, but when the reading commences, I will have to put the light back on.
I mean, it's not dark, is it?
No, but I do feel like that makes me feel a bit better. Don't you go peeping over there. You can't see anything from over there. Thanks. David and I are in matching pajamas. They have got ghosts on, but not just ghosts, like ghosts holding pumpkins. Ghosts with little bat wings. Ghosts with little horns. Ghosts with spiders on. All sorts of ghosts.
Just them three.
Have you got pockets in yours?
No, no pockets.
Neither of us have got pockets in, and we feel a bit confused not having pockets in there. Hi, we've just watched House of Games. Love House of Games.
Do you know what?
And we
I
have
love
Sticky
House
Toby
of
Pudding
Games.
for later. Who's on House of Games this week? Yeah, I really. When I was poorly, do you remember when I had that like viral infection about well, maybe even more, longer than that now, about a month or so ago? I watched a whole week of House of Games in one afternoon. It was a Kevin Clifton week, and it was very good. Hi from Richmond. Hello, I'm mid-Monday, 11 a.m, but it's going just fine. Great. Finally managed to make a live show on time. Welcome to the live show. Manic Monday at work. Rushed to finish my work so I could sit down with you guys. Oh, well, thank you and welcome. Matching PJs, love it. We love it too. I love being matching with David. It's my favourite ever. Hi, happy Monday and happy Cosy Reader Night. Hi. Hi, I love your Cosy Reader Night. Thank you. We love it too. Hi, cute. I want those pyjamas. Love the jammies. Love the matching PJs. I've been with my friend today. Walked my little Labrador around Himley Hall now cooking tea. Lovely. We've had pasta. So I made pasta so that we could eat that before. But we do have a few little snacks. Would you just like to show your little snacks? David's got caramel and white
chocolate gourmet popcorn from Joe and Seth.
David's at Seth. Joe and Seth, like as in Joseph. David's got the Joe and Seth's.
Oh, yeah, Joseph's.
You've got the advent calendar, haven't you?
I have, but I just thought I'd also, when I ordered the advent calendars, because I also got one for my parents, for them to share, I thought let's actually have a little tester of one of them. And so I've gone for caramel and white chocolate popcorn. And now, two of my favourite things.
Guys, I love popcorn, but two reasons I can't eat it. I can give myself 2 bits, I would say.
Yeah.
Number one is that I always get it stuck in my teeth and it gives me toothache. Number two is that I can't sleep when I'm eating it. No. I can't sleep. It gives me it makes my stomach feel like swollen and stuff. Not nice. I've been waiting for this all day. Tinkerbell pyjamas on Bookish with Evie. I've just come back from the gym. My gym is doing Hell Week workout for Halloween. That's extra tough, so I'm certainly ready to get cosy and not move. Fancy popcorn indeed. Evening from the northeast. Evening. Hi, needed this to cheer me up. Got the dreaded COVID.
Oh.
Love to you. Love to you. Are you near the finished end of it, or are you at the beginning? The business end. What is the business end? The beginning or the end?
The business end is your bum.
Oh, hello. All the popcorn sounds lovely. Hi from... I'm not very good at pronunciation. Saskatchewan, Canada. So cosy. I'm going to light my new candle. Yeah, we haven't got any candles on at the moment, have we? And David went to put a... Oh, he's going.
Saskatchewan. I've heard that place pronounced before.
Oh. No, you're thinking of from Night in the Museum, Saskatchewan. I can't think.
Oh, okay.
But we can't pronounce it. Greetings from Finland. My dog has decided to have a good chew on his squeaky toy now. Hasn't looked at it all week. Hello from Huntsville in Alabama. We've got a little cat here, haven't we, baby?
For now.
She really loves sitting up here, doesn't she?
She does. It'll be interesting to see if she likes sitting on the sofa when we move
almost sort of
back round.
Yeah, because where the sofa goes when we move back round, it doesn't sort of bow into this, she's got, where this is a pillow, isn't it? Like a cushion, and it almost creates a little dip for her, and it doesn't do it so much over there, does it? I don't know if this because it's up against the wall.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
We'll just have to see, I suppose. Saskatchewan. Thank you. Let's have a look. I want to know exactly when I die so I can swallow a bag of popcorn kernels, but just to make the cremation more interesting. Wow. What a statement on a Monday night. Hello from Wales. Hello from Poole in Dorset. That's where Lush is born, isn't it? Poole in Dorset. That's where Lush. That's the Lush headquarters. Is the factory there as well? But I know that's where it all started. I'm sure. Am I right, Jennifer Widdicombe? All about the page. I've just eaten a mahoosive jacket potato. Is there any better?
You love a jacket potato,
I
don't you?
love a jacket potato. A jacket potato on a Monday night as well. David's sister's favourite dinner is jacket potato with just loads and loads of toppings and salads and stuff. It is so good, jacket potatoes. Thanks for giving me something to look forward to after interview prep. Oh, you're welcome. Been looking forward to this since the announcement. Oh, great. Hi to Minnie. Hi from Antwerp. Hello from West Sussex. Hi from the Netherlands. Yes, the factory is here. If you go to the industrial estate where it is, it smells like a Lush store. I bet it does. Yeah, I do. I see it on all the packaging that that's where that is. Exciting. Lovely. Hi from France. Hi, I've got wine and cheese puffs. Hello from Guernsey in the Channel Islands. Love the PJs. Lovely. Right. So we're all here for one reason. And that is to get some reading done, isn't it? Some cosy reading. So I would love to hear what you guys are planning on reading while David just really loudly opens his popcorn this evening. You would have seen my TBR where I said I'm going to be reading Black Joy, which is edited by Charlie Brinkhurst-Cuff and Timmy Sotir. And also I'm going to be reading Volume 4 of Heartstopper by Alice Oseman. I reckon I can finish this in one sitting. So I'm going to read one essay from here, then I'm going to read this, and then I'm going to return to that for the essays. David, do I have my piece of popcorn now or not? Yeah, I'll have one piece now. Is it nice?
It's nice. You just taste like, oh yeah, that's really good. I am cracking on with Nikki French, Blue Monday. I'm about a...
Third?
No, I'd say between a third and a quarter. But I'm loving it. It's really good. But I'm hoping this might kickstart my reading for the winter.
Yeah, I hope
because
so
I'm not back into it yet.
No, and I thought we'd pick this up and just absolutely fly for it.
I've been enjoying it.
Yeah. Well, you should get a good bit done today. Right, let's have a look. Let's see what people are reading. I've just seen Jessica is going to finish Thursday's Child, so she's far ahead of you.
Oh, wow.
Let's have a look. Dana says 11 a.m, so I'm joining with some morning coffee. Good morning. Probably reading some of Manningtree Witches for book club. I'm on to Manningtree Witches. Not very far yet and only a week to go. Yeah, I'm just over halfway through. Hello from Edinburgh. Thanks for keeping me company on the first night my boyfriend is working away. Hi, Jade. We'll keep you company. Shani Philpott says she's reading The Woman in Black. Lucy Hemmings is reading Harry Potter series and she's on the last Harry Potter book. Tomes with Tea says I'm reading The Red Word by Sarah Henstra. Carly's reading The Way to the Stars. Oh, another Nikki French. I've just lost it though. Where has it gone? Cheryl is reading The Red Room. Have I got The Red Room out from the library at the moment? Sorry, David. No, I've got Losing You out from the library by Nikki French. Maria says I'm reading Down to the Woods by Matthew Arledge. I'm starting Bewilderment by Richard Powers. Eating Words, a Norton anthology of food writing. Hello, I love... Was there a fly? Oh, it's a... Do you know what, David? That's the second ladybird I've seen today. There's a ladybird in my office all day today. And look, that's that as well.
Where's there a ladybird?
On top of the telly.
Oh, yeah.
And weirdly, my niece was dressed as a ladybird today. That's 3 ladybirds I've seen today.
Do you
what
think
does
that's
that
a
mean?
sign?
Is it a sign? 3 ladybirds? Does that mean anything?
I'm Googling it.
Well, I'm sure someone will also be able to tell us. Victoria says I'm reading The Duchess of Bloomsbury, sequel to 84 Charing Cross Road. Oh, lovely. I loved the sequel of that. And Moon Over Soho. I'm reading I Am Pilgrim and The Other Black Girl. I'm currently making my way through Cold Blood, Phantom of the Opera and The Language of Thorns by Lee Bardugo. I'm reading The Graveyard Book by Neil Gaiman. Reading Sorrow and Bliss by Meg Mason. All Among the Flesh by Ambrose Perry. Line to Kill. I'm going to finish Once There Are Wolves. House of Leaves. Frankenstein and starting Wuthering Heights. That is some atmospheric gothic reading if ever I heard any. Reading 2 travel magazines for the first hour, Manga for the second, and Dracula by Bram Stoker for the last hour. I keep losing people because it's all happening so quickly. Hold on. There we go. What was you about to say about?
So, English folklore farmers believe that if they see a huge number, that they will receive abundant crops.
Oh, maybe I'll be getting abundant crops over the next few days.
They also believe that ladybugs carry illnesses away, make wishes come true, and if one happens to land on your hand, you will be married within the year.
None have landed on my hand, but that is, weirdly, 3 ladybugs. I'm reading Blue Monday too! Just a couple of chapters in, enjoying it so far. Lisa says reading Strangers by Margaret Peters and Haddocks, and maybe starting Horror Store by Grady Hendrix. Hoping to finish Grown Ups, oh lovely. I'm reading Two Towers and The Shadows. I'm going to listen to some of the Warden audiobook. Currently reading The Absolute Book by Elizabeth Knox. So many books here that I haven't heard of, guys. Pumpkinheads. We love Pumpkinheads. I'm surprised you're not reading Pumpkinheads.
I didn't think about it.
And House in the Cerulean Sea. That is a book I cannot escape from at the moment. I keep seeing that front cover everywhere, and I've never read. It's in a series, isn't it? I've never read any of it. A Movable Feast by Hemingway. I just finished Blue Monday, says Teresa. I'm going to continue Burn Our Bodies Down. I'm reading Tipping the Velvet. So I'm listening to Fingersmith by Sarah Waters at the moment, and I am absolutely loving it. It's a massive beast. It's like 27 hours long. I'm down to 17 hours. I'm absolutely loving it. And I love Tipping the Velvet. But this, I feel like maybe I'm even enjoying it a little bit more than Tipping the Velvet. Another one for House in the Cerulean Sea, and another Hello from Edinburgh. Rock, Paper, Scissors is being read, An Old Man's War. Barry from EastEnders, memoir or non-fiction piece about quizzing. We live near Barry from EastEnders. Not really near to him.
No.
We saw him in a restaurant once, didn't we?
We did.
The Way of All Flesh. Hi guys, need to put Monsters to Bed First and Picking Up the Binding by Bridget Collins. Lovely. The Manitou Witches. Another, are you a book clubber, Tracy? I believe you are. I'm going to finish The Four Winds by Christine Hanna and then make some progress on the Manitou Witches. We're reading the Manitou Witches for my book club, if you're wondering why there's so many people reading the Manitou Witches. Or maybe people are just reading it because it's Halloween. Night Circus, that's a very good sort of Halloween-y book. Reading Red at the Bone by Jacqueline Woodson. I read that last year. Very good. Another Manitou Witches. I'm finishing Ed Ball's Appetite. Oh, I've got that out from the library at the moment on my Kindle. Yeah, it's a book about. It sounds a bit like Toast. You know, like a memoir from food. We should read it really.
Oh no. I'm guessing he would narrate the.
A Little Life by Hanya Yanagihara. Hocus Pocus and all new sequel. Afternoon. Good afternoon. Another Manitou Witches, Ship of Magic. No One Is Talking About This. I'm going to listen to All the Things She Said by Daisy Jones. Scottish Ghost Stories, which she said, oh, it's a bit boring. And starting I Capture the Castle. Short story collection and love stories from different Russia's authors, and a Murakami short story collection. I'm reading the latter on audio book, so I'll be cross-stitching during. Oh, lovely. Jade is going to start Jen Campbell's The Sister Who Ate Her Brothers. We started reading that on holiday, didn't we? We had a lovely time with it. We need to read some more.
They are proper gruesome.
David was thinking, they're gruesome, you kept saying.
Yeah.
Gruesome.
I was shocked.
Somebody says, I've got one in my house too. Lovely ladybirds. Lovely, sure is a sign. The Eternity Cure and Killers of the Flower Moon, Wicked Sister. I've lost it again. Come on. I just want to see what everyone's reading. Right, okay, we're getting there. Still Life, Inspector Morse. I'm reading Poppy's Recipe for Life and Charlotte's Patreon book club this month. Live on Fridays, hoping to get a chunk in. Lovely. Love your matching Halloween pyjamas. Thank you so much. Exciting Times. Enjoyed that. Annette for Small Fishes. Anne of Avonlea. I still need to get to all my Anne of Green Gables books. I'm so excited about them. Let's have a look. Whitby Witches and Ship of Magic. Lots of Robin Hood as well. I think that's the second or third Robin Hood book I've read out. House in the Cerulean Sea, another one of them. The Tea Dragon Tapestry, lovely Cerulean Sea. Oh, it's a standalone, is it? Is it worth a read? Has everyone enjoyed it? Is it like epic fantasy? Beautiful World, Where Are You by Sally Rooney. I cannot believe I have not read that yet. I've still got it. Hello from Romania. Hi. Hello. Me and my husband are both reading The Good Earth. He's ahead of me and I'm supposed to be the bigger reader. I need to catch up. One by One by Ruth Ware. Fingersmith. Loved Fingersmith, says Teresa Fallon. I'm starting Harlem Shuffle by Colson Whitehead. I just put a reservation on that at the library today. Maybe going to make some more progress with the Bickford Fuse or with Toxvig's Almanac. I always look at that Almanac book whenever I go in Waterstones. Reading 2 books tonight. Big Sister, Little Sister, Red Sister, which I'm about a third through. I read that last year. You bought that for me, didn't you?
Didn't I?
And Glass Town, which I bought on my recommendation. Yes, that is an amazing... Do you remember that? I read that. I've got such vivid memories of reading that. We read that for the first first Cosy Reader Night that we did at the start of lockdown. Do you remember when we did Cosy Reader Nights every other week? And it was we literally, lockdown had just started. And it was such a stressful week, and I was like in the hospital, didn't want to be in the hospital. We both felt stressed, didn't we? Didn't know what it was going to look like. I mean, who still knows what it's going to look like? But I remember reading The Glass Town and just being so immersed in it, and it just being like a beautiful moment away from all of the drama that was going on. So, yeah, I hope you feel as immersed in it as I did. I loved it. The Appeal by Janice Hallett. I got sent the Janice Hallett's second book, the proof of it today, which is out in January. So am I going to be reading that? A Discovery of Witches. Oh yeah, that's a show, isn't it? Fingersmith is one of my favourite books of all time. Have you seen The Handmaiden? It's a film adaptation of Fingersmith, but set in 1930s Korea. Why does all this weird stuff keep happening? Because I was listening to Brett Goldstein's podcast today, and they were talking about sexy films. Is The Handmaiden sexy? Because they were saying that it is one of the sexiest films they've ever seen.
The Handmaiden.
The Handmaiden, which is a Korean adaptation. Was it a Korean? Yeah, of The Fingersmith. Keeper of Lost Things by Ruth Hogan. Have started The Lamplighters. Lovely, I've got that. The Two Towers and Defy the Night. I'm listening to A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I'm reading Halloween Party. I've lost everyone again. Fingersmith's my favourite book. I love rereading it. Fingersmith is fantastic. I'm in Nottingham reading The Last House on Needler Street. I'm reading Piranesi and a little bit of Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. So many cool sounding books, Carly, I agree. Hey, we're stuck in the house with COVID. Oh, Rebecca. I'm reading The Mandatory Witches and One Last Stop. My son is reading The Prince and the Dressmaker, and my husband is reading The Bands of Mourning. Hope you're all right. Big love to you. Razorblade Tears, The Once and Future Witches as well. You're not late. You can turn whenever you want. I'm about to read The Untouchable. Mexican Gothic's finishing. The Handmaiden is an amazing adaptation. House in the Cerulean Sea is so wholesome. The Peacock by Isabel Bogdan, I think it was. I've lost it again. Bogdan, yeah. Cerulean definitely is an epic fantasy. It was my favourite book of last year, and I think you and David would really love it. Lovely, you've got to get through Blue Monday. You've got 8 books of Nikki French's to get through first, though, haven't you?
Not much.
I love House in the Cerulean Sea. Totally recommend House in the Cerulean Sea. Not high fantasy, leans more towards magical realism for me, with mythical characters, super wholesome and cosy. So lots of love for Cerulean Sea. Just read The Appeal, great fun, absolute fun. Dracula, Bram Stoker, and finishing Remember Me This Way by Sabine Durrant, plus a pile of books I got out of the library this afternoon. Katie loves Brett Goldstein's podcast. Do you listen to it, David?
What?
Brett Goldstein's podcast.
I don't.
I listen to it, regardless of who the guest is. I just love listening to it. It's a really, really good set of questions. As a film lover, I'm surprised you don't listen to it.
Well,
it's really good. Even though, I don't know the people on it. I would say 9 times out of 10, I don't know the people on it. The people on it that I've known have been Desiree from Taskmaster. That's the only person I've known. I never know anyone that's on it, but I always really enjoy it. I should go back and listen to some episodes, which it's a film podcast, guys. Finishing up The Bride by Julie Garwood, hoping to finish it tonight, and then also reading Gothicana. Cerulean Sea is an epic fantasy. I'd call it low fantasy. It's set in very Earth-like world, except mythical creatures exist as oppressed minorities. Oh, that also sounds a little bit like Morrigan Crow. What are those books called?
Nevermore.
Nevermore. Thank you, David. And also, yes, The Handmaiden is very not suitable for work. A Court of Thorn and Roses. Thank you for recommending the book Stronger by Purna Bell. Loving listening to it at the moment. Fantastic book. I'll get too antsy for A Discovery of Witches. I'm in the middle of Andy Serkis's audiobook of The Hobbit. Apparently that has absolutely sailed off the charts, his audiobook of that. And some more hand sewing on my tie-on pocket to do. Lovely. Finishing A Skinful of Shadows and starting the hunting season. I'm reading short stories from Skin and Bone. I was going to read My Strange Grace for my book club, but my Kobo is dying, so it looks I'll be reading something else until it charges some. Lovely stuff. Well, thank you everybody for telling me what you're reading. We've got 219 people here with us today on this Monday night, David.
That's amazing.
Imagine. So we are about 20 past now. As I said, I'm going to start with one essay from here. I'll tell you who my next essay is from. This is such a lovely book. This is a book called Black Joy. You would have heard me talk about it in my TBR if you've seen my TBR. And it's lots of different essays from people of colour with about Black Joy. So far, you would also enjoy this, David. The first one I read was about the guy's name who I've forgotten already. Travis Alabanza and his love for Prince. And it's and at the beginning it sort of says, look, I hate to be this person who's going to set you homework, but stop reading at the moment and go and watch the Kiss video from Prince, and you will realise how much of a sort of sexual awakening it was for people. And I went and watched it. I've never seen the music video for that. Oh, sorry, David.
Why are you apologising to me?
Oh, sorry, Minnie. I was
going to say.
Then
she's not a fan of Prince.
All about so the second essay was from Isaac James, all about Carnival, and then the next one was called Black Banter, and it's by Munya Chihuahua, which I really enjoyed as well.
Yeah,
it's about. Well, it was because what I also enjoy about this is that whilst this is about Black Joy, it doesn't shy away from some of the situations that Black people are in. And Munya's essay talks about being sort of at a workplace, working as a silver service waiter, and people making like racist remarks to him, and him just having to be like, oh, ha ha ha, how funny, and get on with his job. So he's got that to deal with as well as getting on with his job, and then talking about being in a workplace and having like a black colleague and being like, yeah, we can be colleagues together. So yeah, I've been really enjoying that. Let's have a look what else we got. Loving The Hobbit. I'm rereading. Lots of people. Charles Grant. Lovely. So yeah, so I'm going to start with that, and then I'm going to move on to that, and then I'm going to come back to that. So should we have a little read now? How about we have a little read? Well, the thing is that I will want to stop when I finish this. So let me work out how long I think this is going to take me. Oh, it's not that long. Should we just kick off with a little... Let's kick off with a little 20-minute... No, it won't even be that long. 15-minute kick-off. So we'll call it 25 past. We'll read to 20 to 8. How does that sound, guys? Yeah? We'll do it now. And I've got a Turkish delight. Let's go for it. Oxymorons and Other Lies. Literature as Love. the cherry flavour one as well.
I really like them, didn't you?
Yeah. Cherry flavoured Turkish delight, guys. Hello! I got it in B&M ages ago. In fact, it's probably out of date. No, of course it's not. It's so sugary. Never go out of date. I'm continuing to read, but I've just read the essay and it tells me to, because at the end of each of these essays it gives you a little section on how to find your own joy or black joy, and it says look up the poem Still I Rise by Maya Angelou, so I'm going to do that because I've got that poem. You carry on reading though, David.
Thank you.
Oh no. All the matches are falling out. Minnie, don't eat them. Extended reading. No, Still I Rise, sorry. essay that I've just read, David, is by Farida Abike Iyamidi, and they're the writer of Ace of Spades. Is that the book? You got it, but I don't think... Did you start reading it or not?
No,
I don't think that is the one you
I haven't started reading it yet.
It's described as Get Out meets Gossip Girl.
Oh, cool.
Oh, David, you get on very well with that. Her hobbies include collecting quirky mugs and rewatching Disney Channel original movies.
Oh, God. I love The Descendants.
And her favourite Black Joy song is School in Life by Beyonce, which I've not heard of. I'm going to add to my playlist now because I'm collating a little playlist from the songs that they recommend. School in Life. Add to playlist. There we go. What are you saying again?
It's I thought I forgot who her character was, and then I just remembered.
I'm going to read another one, guys. What are you reading, Bebe? What are you reading?
Nothing exciting. I thought you might have been nearly finished.
Oh, I am.
So I didn't want to commit to another chapter.
Oh, okay. Just sit there, just take it all in. Do you want to put some instrumental music on over the Alexa?
I'm quite alright.
Oh, okay. What about I Believe in Father Christmas?
Yes, Christmas songs.
Yeah. The ladybird's in the thing.
Oh, yeah.
I could hear something.
Getting a bit of sun.
I don't know if the ladybird might be getting a bit of too hot sun, so do you want to try and get her out?
No,
Just upend the thing and it will fly down. I think you can lift it up, David. Yeah. Come out, little guy. Come out.
I don't really want to...
Oh God, I've been staring at that light bulb. It's making my eyes go funny. Oh, it says here at the end of this chapter, to find your own joy, put on your favourite outfit, the outfit that makes you feel free and beautiful, and dance. Did you get it out?
No, it's right at the top.
Just going to read the little back bit and then we'll stop.
Doesn't seem like it wants to leave. He's coming down.
Oh, that's lovely. And I'm just going to add a song by Janelle Monáe called Crazy Classic Life. And that essay was about Black Pride. The first one was about stories and what it's like to be black and dyslexic and loving stories and things. And then this one was all about Black Pride. Crazy Classic Life by Janelle Monáe. Add not to queue. Add to playlist. Lovely, right, okay, that's that done. I wonder if David's finished. Let's have a look and see what people have been saying. What people been... Have you got him out?
Mm-hmm.
Yay! Oh, there's so much dust everywhere. Right. Oh, you've all been chatting amongst yourselves. You know I love that. I'm trying to tackle my TBR of 136 books by reading it alphabetically by author's last name. I thought it wouldn't work out at all, but it's really fun. Has the appeal of a university reading list. Oh, nice. I think I would like that, working through a list. That sounds awesome. How far are you in? Just 5 books. I started this month, but it's making me read so diversely. First Sherman Alexei, then Svetlana Alexievich, which is the Nobel Prize winner. Awesome. Then the 2018 or 2019 International Booker winner. Then a memoir by Mari Andrew. And now reading Twilight of Democracy by Anne Applebaum. Yeah, I guess, because that way you can sort of plan what you're going to read, but really it's in no particular order, is it? Because it's not like you're going to read all of one genre or all of one... You might end up reading all of one author, though, if you've got many authors. Lovely. It's weird, but so fun. I'd love to get it down to a maximum of 10 and keep it there to give myself the chance to be an in-the-moment associative reader. Hello, Lauren and David. Evening, fellow Cosy Reading Nighters. I'm reading a ghost story by E.F. Benson for the first part of the evening. Let's have a look. Lovely talking about TBRs and stuff. Oh my goodness, I just happened to open YouTube and came across this. Hello, Lauren and David. I'm from Toronto, Calendar. Watching at 2:40 p.m. So nice to see you both live. Live and in ghosty pajamas. Nice. I didn't even say hi to Lauren and David. Oops, hi Lauren and David. Hi. Reading a book of short stories, an anthology of California tales from some old-timey authors from 19th and early 20th century. Very much Old West with a ghost tale or two. Spoopy! Let's have a look. Going to sort my Goodreads shelves with alphabet now to see what I'd end up with if I read that way. Yeah, I often think about what would be... There's that fucking... Look, it's going back in there, David.
Well, I'm not going out again. Obviously wants to be in there.
I thought it would blister to death in there, but obviously she doesn't
She likes
care.
it.
I often think about what I would do if I was to start with my red books and just work across and how it would feel, but I mean, it does sound tempting, but yeah. Please say hi on my Cosy Reading Night vlog. Hi! Let's have a look. Read 2 chapters of Sally Rooney, might switch to Millennial Love by Olivia Petter next. Lovely. Nice. So here we are. We're not even an hour in yet and I'm having a lovely time. How's your book going, David?
Yeah, it's all right.
Are you getting back into it?
No, not quite yet, but you never know. It's going over the abyss.
In goes the ladybird. No, it's doing like a perimeter check.
But at least I've just polished the lampshade, so...
Yeah, it does look lovely now. Need to have a little hoover in here now. We had such a big weekend of like just doing loads of jobs and stuff. It was ever so tiring, wasn't it? But we did
But
lots.
very rewarding.
I sorted out all my shoes. I found my special jumper. I had a lovely time. I'm reading Asher and the Spirit Bird by Jasbinder Bilan, trying to get out of a reading slump. I read that. I think maybe last year I got it out from the library. The funny thing about it is that also sometimes I feel like I'm cheating on the alphabet, but then I'm still cheating with my own TBR, which is hilarious because I mainly read new books earlier this year. I also wanted to say that I'm so glad you found my book club spreadsheet useful. I did so much, Donna, and I will share that with the fellow book clubbers when we discuss it this Sunday. So yeah, thank you so much. Lovely to have you to do that admin for me. It was very, very useful. Thank you so much. Hey, Lauren and David, I just wanted to say I've been watching your videos for a while and constantly buy some of your recommendations and thoroughly enjoyed Empress and Anaya. Oh, wasn't it lovely? That's on. I listened to it on audio, but I also bought it, so I've got a copy of it as well. So, but you should listen to it on audio. It's by the author who did Queenie, and you quite enjoyed Queenie, didn't you?
I love Queenie.
Lovely. You're welcome, Lucy. Love the cute couples PJs. I'm reading Unravel Me from the Shatter Me series. Shardik and the Blade itself would be up first. That might be interesting. Maybe I'll try this alphabet reading thing in the new year. Yeah, it's nice to have like a bookish project in terms of reading. I've done the Reading Women Challenge this year. Have you got a bookish challenge, David?
Yeah, it was to read 13 books.
How many have you read?
I think 10 or 11.
Amazing. And do you think you'll do it by the end of the year?
Definitely.
So did you read 13 last year? Is that why you set it as 13 this year?
Yeah.
And that's a good challenge because then you're never like overly stretching yourself to a point where it's unachievable. No. But you just want to do the same as
do the same
last
as what I
year.
done last year because it was always 10.
Yeah.
And then I got to 13 last year, so I thought I'd just keep it as 13.
Oh, well, if you've done 10 now, do you think you've done 10? Or do you say 9?
I think I've done 10.
Because we're 2 hours away from finishing
Bob
Mortimer's audio
which that'll
book.
be done.
Yeah, and then that'll count, and then you'll have more.
What am I on?
I'm reading Seance Tea Party, which is a graphic novel by Romina Yee. The artwork is so cute and autumnal. God, that sounds amazing. I love cute and autumnal. Loving the Monday Cosy Reader Night. Yeah, me too.
Oh, I've read 11 books.
Hello, he's read 11. He can read that and Bob and then sod it off for the rest of the year. Although, you will have the Christmas Patreon book club book. We haven't mentioned those yet though, because the video for that is going out next week.
I've done 11 books.
Reading a book called Spell It Out by Morgana Bess. Nice easy readers. I'm trying to get out of a reading slump. A couple of you have said you're in reading slumps at the moment. Also having a nice stew for dinner. David loves a nice stew. Banana bread in the oven and it smells like Christmas here. Guys, we listened to a Christmas song earlier. We listened to I Believe in Father Christmas by Greg Lake and it was lovely, wasn't it? Sing it. It's like we've done that millions of times. It's the first time we've ever done it, but I absolutely loved it. Can we do it again?
We'll do it later.
Do it now. One more time.
Okay.
I loved that. That almost hurt my mouth a little bit, but I loved every minute of it. Lovely. Right, okay. Best Monday night in a while. Best Monday night ever. Yeah, it was lovely.
I like that. Best Monday night in a while.
Hey, David and Lauren. I love these cosy reading nights, especially throughout lockdown. Quick question for David. After Marvel March, what was your favourite and least favourite movie?
Least favourite was a joint effort between Hulk and Thor the Dark World.
The Dark World.
Absolute borefest. And it's really upsetting about Thor the Dark World because it's so much Loki in it, which is one of the best villains, but it's such a not crap, but it's just
I
such
remember
a
going to
film.
see it at the cinema and literally being bored shitless.
And my two, I mean, I've got lots of favourites that are high up there, but my two favourites are Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and Shang-Chi Legends of the Ten Rings.
Oh,
it was
God,
brilliant.
That was so good, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was so awesome.
But Black Panther?
Yeah, because I've got loads of films, like, majority of the Marvel films are all up there as being my favourites. But the two that stand out for me, I think purely because of how I like an origin story, and they're two very good origin stories, and they both took me by surprise.
Knives.
I wasn't expecting much from either of them, and both of them blew me away.
Lovely.
All right.
Lovely. Well, I was just thinking about like which one that you could put on at any time, and I would sit and watch it, and that's Black Panther, and I think you're the same too.
No, Guardians from it. I could like.
Oh really?
But no, like, but I'm a much more bigger Marvel fan than you, so I could.
Everyone's so sexy in Black Panther.
They certainly are. But like, you could put on any Marvel apart from Thor, Dark World, and the Hulk. You could put on any, and maybe like the three Iron Man films. Don't know how much I really care for them. But anything else, just chuck them on and I'll sit there and watch them. Although I probably
chuck them on.
Chuck them on now, Bert.
Kathy Dolan says, when is the album coming out?
Oh God, well, we're working on it. We're in the studio now.
What's that other Christmas song we always used to sing? Just to, like harmonise with it.
I don't know.
We did. We always used to sing it.
Not
All my little plans and schemes, lost like some forgotten dreams. Seems like all we really were doing was waiting for love. Just like little girls and boys playing with their little toys. Seems like all we really was doing was waiting for love. It's real love. It's real. It's real love. It's real. It's real love. It's real love. That's not Christmas.
No.
Is it from a Christmas advert?
Yeah, it was from, I think it was John Lewis. I can't remember what one it was. It was one of
It's the penguins.
Oh yeah, of course it was the penguins.
Don't even get me talking about the penguins. I'll be in an absolute big
I just caught that somebody's dog has got up and left the room.
Oh no!
Sorry.
Oh, I think that might be enough Christmas singing for one night. What do you think?
Well, never. Well, we can't give away. We have to buy the album.
Buy the album,
Yeah.
and that's just a little taster of
Yeah.
what we've got coming up in the album. Maria says, I've been in a massive reading slump the last year and a half too. Finally starting to come out of it, thank goodness. The magical readathon last month really helped me snap out of it. That's good. Dana says, I'm in the spirit too. Started watching Hallmark Christmas movies yesterday. Not sure if you have that in the UK. We do!
Well, we don't have a Hallmark, like we do get them over the course, but like
they're super
Netflix
cheesy and I love every
hosts
minute.
a load of them.
Have you watched, Dana or anyone, this? I don't want this to descend into Christmas chat. I mean, I love Christmas chat.
Let's go and change our pajamas.
Let's go put our Christmas pajamas on. Have you watched the holiday calendar on Netflix? Because we watched it when we were on holiday and it was really, really good. We really enjoyed it and it's on Netflix.
Yeah.
My favourite Christmas song is Fairy Tale of New York. Lovely. I'm having the best time. My cat wants to climb the screen. I've just started writing up my Christmas cards earlier.
Nice.
This isn't it.
Oh, at work, last week I filmed a choir singing Christmas carols for an upcoming event, and then we're filming another choir this week as well, so that's really helped to get me in the mood, which has been nice. She wanted to sing along.
Sorry I might have missed this earlier, but where'd you get those awesome pyjamas? We got them from Morrison's. I've never bought clothes in Morrison's before. Yeah.
But I feel like these will be much better after a wash.
They're a bit stiff.
Yeah, they're a bit new.
They'll be much better after a wash. Great singing, thank you. Oh dear, my dog has just got up and left the room. Please tell me this is teasing an epic Christmas cozy reading night. There is always a Christmas cozy reading night.
We'll have to do some more songs.
Songs.
Maybe on the hour we'll do a song.
Betsy says it's not just the pyjamas that harmonise. No. Yeah. My goal was 10 books and I've read 21. Amazing. The big finished. Really missing your videos, David. When will you be back on YouTube?
I know.
Explain. Well, it's fine. David just does a lot speaking on his behalf.
So my job now requires me to do a lot more video editing and sometimes, well no, not sometimes, since I've been doing it, like I love it and I've always loved doing video editing, but it's just like I do it all day and I just don't really want to do it in the evening. So maybe, like, I don't know, I might start doing it, maybe I might start doing like a couple of months in the new year and stuff, but like, because this is still quite a relatively new role for me to be doing like full-time video editing, it just takes a lot out of you. So maybe as I get more and more used to it being my full-time job, which I love, I might start my channel up again.
Lovely. Yeah. And I understand.
Yeah, like, I'd love to, but it's knackering doing it, like doing your YouTube channel, but then also like having to do it for work as well. It just takes a lot out of you.
I bet it does, just staring at a screen all the time.
Yeah.
Gail has said, guess what gets pulled off the shelves next Monday? Nigel Slater's The Christmas Chronicles. Christmas starts right there. You're right, Gail. We can't fucking find it anywhere.
No.
We've looked all here. We've looked in the books. What are you doing? The Christmas books at thingy. I can't find it anywhere. There's a lot of Christmas stuff in our storage unit, so it could be put in one of those, but I've looked everywhere. However, what I'm going to do is I'm going to download the audiobook, and I'm going to start with the audiobook, and then because it's read by Nigel, so it'll be lovely. By the way, you're listening to Nigel's new podcast, because that's really good too. So I'm going to start with the audiobook, and then hopefully by the time we get all the Christmas out, it's bound to be in there somewhere. But I'm a bit worried about where it is, but hopefully.
She's being cheeky.
Are you being cheeky?
Well, I hope you heard her meow.
My next door neighbours might be wondering what I'm listening to. My dog is joining in. I love the holiday calendar. So much ridiculous fun. Love that film. Netflix do fab Christmas films. I love reading Christmas books, says Lucy. I love reading Christmas books too. No, don't do that, Annie.
Imagine she ended it.
I need a Twilight movie-a-thon that gets me in the Christmas mood for some reason. Oh, really? Twilight does Christmas for you.
Okay.
Don't edit your videos then, David. That's okay for me.
God,
they're trying to think of ways around it. David does about 6 takes per thing, don't you, David?
Per sentence.
I keep hearing him do it over and over again.
Yeah, I'm not very good at doing it naturally.
Is that the day it starts? I would like to buy it and read it this year. So we're talking about Nigel Slater's The Christmas Chronicles, which is a book which has like a little bit a day that you read, starting on the 1st of November and going all through the festive season, even into the new year, talking about recipes for Christmas and sort of the rituals of Christmas and something like that. It is amazingly written. I read it out to us, didn't I, every day last... Well, I don't know if you were for all of them, but I read...
Yeah.
I read a lot of
big
them
chunk out of them.
His writing for description is just amazing, and not in like a sort of pretentious way. It's just so beautiful.
Yeah.
His descriptions of stuff
Just so
are just
homely.
amazing.
You feel like you're a part of it.
Yeah, and we loved it last year. So yeah, I can't believe I can't find it anywhere. That would be amazing.
We'll find it. It.
And Gail said the audiobook is fab. That's good. When will David collect all the Christmas decorations from storage? We've really descended into Christmas.
We haven't we? But I don't care. So we're going to do it next. So the plan is that next week we're going to get the stuff, because we've got a couple of days off. So we're going to get the stuff out of storage, and then next week, and then next weekend is when we'll do, because we're going to a fireworks display on the Saturday night. And then that'll be our last, like, bye autumn. And then Sunday will be Christmas going up. But no sweets table until the 1st of December. Because I'm running out of teeth enough as it is. So.
Yeah.
And so I've got to be... Yeah, so the infamous sweets table will wait until the 1st of December.
Ruth says, does anyone have seasonal books they think fit perfectly with certain season? I try to read A Christmas Carol every Christmas time, but I'd like to have more annual reading traditions. Yeah, I always like to read sort of like gothic-y stuff, so like Wuthering Heights and things around autumn
She has
time.
Never laid here between us like this before.
This is our dream. She's doing it on camera.
She is.
She always sits up here, but she never lays in between us, and this is lovely.
This is the dream.
Do you think she could turn it any minute though and just go for us?
Oh, she can always turn it. Just like that.
Sender Quenta Books has just said, Minnie knows she has a fan base. Yes, internet. Bask in my feline glory. Look at her. She's so cute. I saw you reading it last year and I've been keen to get my hands on it. There we go.
Do you think it's an audiobook of it, Nigel?
Yeah, that's what I've just said. I literally said that twice.
Sorry, I was too busy. I was just too busy.
So I said, I'm going to... Oh my God! What was going in it when I was...
I was just thinking... I was just
nodding along.
I do that a lot
Yeah,
sometimes.
so I said I'm going to get Nigel's audiobook until we can find the Nigel book.
I'll tell you what you should do.
Get the audiobook.
You should get the audiobook.
I'm really worried about where that book is.
It'll be somewhere within all the Christmas
We
stuff.
had a little look at the weekend, but oh God. Betsy's disappointed with you as well. She says, David.
No, she's laughing.
Lovely. Oh, Harry Potter in autumn time. Yeah, a lot of people say that they read Harry Potter on the run up to Christmas as well. Cool. So shall we do a little bit more? I definitely theme my books to seasons. Dark Academia and back to school books are my favourite for autumn, where all the kids are back to school. Lovely. And Minnie's so lovely. She's never normally this nice.
No, she never is.
She's making me a bit nervous. Right. Okay. So it's 8 o'clock. Should we have a half-hour reading session?
Oh my God.
She's cozying up.
She's getting comfy.
She's
I thought she was getting
up. Look at her. Look, you can see her on here. Look.
I think that's probably why. She knows she's on camera. She can look at herself.
Right. I don't want to move too much because I don't want to upset Minnie. David is reading something. He's reading Blue Monday by Nikki French. We're about to do a half-hour reading session, but we don't want to upset the baby. So
nobody make any sudden moves.
Nobody make any sudden movements.
Including
and I'm going to start
everybody
Heartstopper by Alice Oseman. The previous ones I've read in an hour. So I reckon, well, I'm pretty sure I'll get this done. So I'm going to start these. These are really, really lovely and deal with serious, like, sort of like issues and have great mental health representation and just representation in general, actually. This is the fourth one. It's about Nick and Charlie, who are a couple, and they're sort of like negotiating school, and well, I think it's I always forget who's who, but one of them sort of coming to like getting to know themselves in their new sort of queer identity, and yeah, they're just amazing. The last one, volume 3, they went on a school trip to Paris, which I loved. So yeah, so this will be great. So yeah, let's have a half-hour reading session.
Half hour.
And Jacey's just saying, I'm reading Nikki French like David. I've just started it. Let's go for it. So half hour, see you back here at 8:30.
Oh. Maybe she thought, oh, I'll come back at 8:30.
Yeah, she's going to get her book. Right, half hour, let's go for it.
It's like open its
Wings.
Well, I'm leaving it there. I've got you out of it once, I'm not getting you out of it again.
that your tummy? Oh, God. Oh, God. It's going to make me cry.
You want to talk about it or not?
No, I want to plough on.
Okay.
Bink, bink, bink. Love you.
Oh no.
It's just there's just lots of emotional, sad bits in here.
No. And you only just started it?
No, I'm almost finished, look.
Oh, you've already finished. Oh wow.
Well, maybe not almost finished, but 2/3 of the way through. So I imagine I probably will have finished this by past. Onwards. It's Christmas in this.
Amazing.
Oh, it's not Christmas, it's
Thanksgiving.
New Year's Eve.
You finished?
No, this is just a crying break.
Okay.
No, it's not. These are the crying's already happened. They're just. I was just wiping them away. I was just wiping them away. 5 more minutes. I'm not going to rush it because it's wonderful. Almost finished it. Can you round up yours or?
Yeah, give me a minute.
I'm okay, guys. It's just quite an emotional book.
I'll stop there.
So Tracy, we'll get on to my book, but Tracy has said, tell David to read Nikki French's House of Correction. It's brilliant.
I have.
He's read it. He's already read it. He listened to was that earlier this year?
Yeah.
Is that the one where she represents herself? Yes.
Yeah. So I've already listened to 2 of hers, which is House of Correction.
House of Correction and The Lying Room.
Yeah.
And I knew you'd like House of Correction because David quite likes the courtroom dramas. But I told you to listen to The Lying Room thinking that was the courtroom dramas. But you also like that one, didn't you? That's the one where a woman's having an affair and she turns up to have an affair and he's been murdered. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. How am I reading that fast? It's a graphic novel, so like a lot of it is this. So that's how I was reading that fast. I'm not that quick normally. Yeah, it is. It's a thing. It's lovely. This is so lovely. I really would like you to read. This is the fourth one now. I've got them all out from the library, I think. And as I said, they're all about Nick and Charlie, but each book has a sort of like separate thing. This one's Charlie has always struggled with mental health and eating disorders, and this is a real focus on that. And it's also got some sort of like focus on the other couples in here as well, which you don't. They're sort of like background couples, but you get a little bit more on them in here. And it's just so lovely and wonderful. Someone's having pizza. We had lovely pasta, didn't we? Just made it to the Cosy Reading Room. I listened to an audiobook by Juliet Marillier. Oh, lovely. I keep meaning to listen to the second hiccup. Daughters of the Forest. What's the first one? I've read the first one, which took me ages because it was on. It's a really big one, isn't it? And I wanted to listen to the second one, and I need to do that. Cozy night in bed, reading nice. It's noon in California and cold and rainy. Perfect day for a cozy reading bed. Now if I can only get my husband to fire up the wood stove. Good morning, Paige. Oh, Louise says I can't cope with the sadness. I know, I was sad, wasn't I? I've just pre-ordered her Heartstopper. It comes out in January in the US, and now I can't wait to read to see what Lauren's going through. I really was going through it, wasn't he? David has given me anxiety with that book, bending it all over the shop. Yeah, you do like to bend them, don't you? Let's have a look at it.
Yeah, I like to bend it when I'm on.
No, you don't need to do that.
Well, I mean,
that's going to make it pop.
That's fine.
Where have you got to? What's happening?
So, Frida grassed up Alan, saying that she thinks he could be a suspect in the kidnapping Matthew Faraday.
Yeah.
No.
I'm so nervous to say anything because I don't want to spoil anything.
No, but I'm enjoying it.
Cool. I have an exam soon, so I have to study. It's nice to have company and some breaks to chat. Do you want to have a cuddle?
Oh, I'll fall asleep.
Put your arm on me. We're only halfway there, David. We're only halfway there, and I'm gonna have to go for a wee. So, do you want to talk to people while I go for a wee?
Yeah, I can talk to people.
Can you be trusted? What's on David's bookmark? Talk about your bookmark and talk about the American Office.
I don't know if I could. Oh yeah, so
I'm having a wee.
On
I'll be
my
back in a minute.
bookmark is David Brent. What you put it over there for? People might ask me questions.
Oh, I was just charging it while I was gone, but you're right.
Yeah.
So,
it's David Brent from the UK office, and it's live fast, sure, but die young, die old. And I love the UK office, but I've also just started watching the US office on all of my lunch breaks from when I'm working from home, and I absolutely love the American office. It is, I'd say I never thought it would better the UK one, but it does. It is very, very funny, and I love it. I think I'm up to series 7. Yeah, I've just started watching the Christmas episode on series 7, and it's just so funny. Like, it's not often that like, I really enjoyed sitcoms and comedies, and some make me laugh, but this one, it makes me laugh a lot. And yeah, it's just such good fun. I like all the character developments and how you're focused on everybody else. And I would just say, for anybody who, because I was all under the impression that it was just it was just an American version of the UK one, but you just got to get through that first series where they replicate the UK episodes. But then once it goes off, and it does, in the second series, it very quickly tails off onto its own story. And it's just amazing. It's just so funny, and I would recommend it to anyone who has a funny bone.
A funny bone?
A funny bone. Not a funny bone, a funny bone. Yeah, Dwight. Phyllis is one of my favourite characters. I really like Phyllis. And her marriage with Bob is very cute. Yeah, I think Dwight's character really sets the US office apart. Yeah, Dwight is very good. Like, even on the episodes that you watch sometimes, you find it quite funny, don't you?
I haven't sat and watched it, but sometimes, because they're only 20 minutes, so sometimes David will just be watching one and I'll catch the end of it. But yeah, from what I've seen, I have found it quite funny. I always say, right, what's going on? Who's he going out with now? What's going on? Yeah,
Yes.
from what I've seen of Pam and Jim, they seem very much in love, and that's nice. But not in like a sickly way. Like, I don't feel like,
No, they're
give
not.
it a rest, guys.
No,
They
they're
just
very
feel
good.
very much in love. Yeah. Top 5 sitcoms, Jude's asked.
Top 5 sitcoms. So the US Office, Gavin and Stacey. Probably the UK Office. I still very much enjoy the UK Office. Maybe New Girl.
Oh, yeah.
Really like New Girl.
Oh, yeah.
And God, I used to love Scrubs. Scrubs used to be I used to be a big fan of Scrubs. Don't really watch it anymore. But Modern Family, I'd say. I'd probably put Modern Family in my top 5.
Very good.
Yeah, Bob Vance.
Do you still get Beer 52, David? I've just cracked open a porter from last month's box.
I do.
He keeps meaning to
But
cancel
I keep meaning to cancel it because, like,
he doesn't get through them, and you've gone down to once every other month, haven't you?
yeah. Well, when I remember to do that, I was hoping this year, this month, it was going to be an Oktoberfest themed one, so I was quite excited. But it wasn't. It was just the best of beers from the year, so I was a little bit disappointed about that. Yeah, I do mean to cancel them. It's just you've got to phone them up. And no one likes. No, they don't let you do it online, and nobody likes to phone up.
David.
Shall I go and make hot chocolates? That was.
David got a velvetizer from his sister for
have
Christmas.
a wee first.
Yeah, have a wee first. A velvetizer from his sister for his birthday, from Hotel Chocolat, and it's amazing.
Gotcha.
And you make like the best hot chocolate I've ever had. And he went and bought some orange hot chocolate for me, orange hot chocolate, and some white chocolate. I don't like it, it's too sweet. But it has it's like dark chocolate, hot chocolate. It's just amazing. So yeah, so we've been using that a little bit. We took it away with us and made quite a few hot chocolates while we were away, because she also got us like a multi-pack of all multi-pack, as if hot chocolate Hotel Chocolat would have something called a multi-pack. And I thought it would cut out then. Yeah, like with all a variety pack. Don't think they'd have that either, but like with all different ones, and I really like the darker chocolate ones. They're very nice. And David doesn't like those, so that worked out well. Did the disguise work at the charity shop drop off, by the way? Yeah, it did work. It worked fine. I felt a bit bad about that actually, because I thought, oh, maybe we shouldn't have abused the system and taken stuff to drop off. But she was saying, oh, our storeroom's really full up. But she stood in the storeroom and she's telling me that, and I could see it wasn't full up, so I didn't feel too bad. Even with 2 of us drinking in the house, we're usually a few months behind. I think that's with Beer 52, yeah. Cool. One thing while I've got you all here, while David's making a chocolate, I am on 14,900 and something subscribers. I think it's like 14,908, which means I'm so close to being on 15,000 subscribers, which is just unbelievable. Particularly like subscribers count has pretty much plateaued since lockdown. Like I've been up to 14,800, then back down to 14,700, and it's just been like, so to get to 14,900, me that close to 15,000, it would be so amazing if I could be on 15,000 like in time to start Vlogmas, which would be amazing. Every time I hit a big 1,000 mark, I always do a live show, which is like this but with much more chatting, because it's not a cozy reading night. So yeah, if you guys could share my channel, or just say to people, if you think you like reading, you should give this a go. I would so much appreciate it, because it would be really nice if I could be on 15,000, because I'm so close there, and it's been such a long time since I've hit a milestone like that. I think I hit 14,000 just as we went into lockdown last year. I did, didn't I, David? 14, because I remember doing the live show, and then we danced to what was that song we always used to dance to?
Oh my god.
Tonky Cat. Honky Cat. Honky Cat. Yeah, I remember hitting 14. So it's been like over a year, and my subscriber count has just been like at that same time. So it would be amazing if I could get to 15,000. Well, yeah, by the end of the year, but if it was to happen before Vlogmas would be amazing. So yeah, just under 100 people. How many people watching? 245 people. If even less than half of you knew someone who could subscribe to me, that would be amazing. I've shared your Cozy Reading Night video with my bookish friends. Oh, that's so nice. Thank you. yeah, it would just be nice. And also, like, I like doing these live shows, and I like having, like, when we did the 14,000 live show, it was really nice to have like a good chat and a catch up. And I like the chatty catches up as well as the reading one. So Dana says, I want a velvetizer too after I heard you talk about them, but all I seem to find here in America are milk frothers. Are they the same thing? Does anyone know? I don't know if they are the same thing. I think it does do something with the milk, but it sort of, you're not going to believe this, velvetizes it. It doesn't make it like frothy, it makes it like thicker, particularly with oat milk that I enjoy putting in there. And it's done by magnets. You plug it in, and then like something happens with a magnet. It sort of like judges it all up. They're fantastic. They're really it's been really, really good. And also you can heat milk up like by itself. So if you wanted to have, and you can get coffee ones and stuff. So if you're into coffee, yeah, very much enjoyed it. Finished the pizza. I'm very full. What was on your pizza, please? I love pizza. We haven't had pizza for ages. David was ever so good at making pizza at the beginning of the year. Last year, for Christmas, Minnie got him the Pizza Pilgrims book, and then he just got so into making pizza. Are you nearby?
Pardon?
Oh. I was going to tell him what I was planning on getting you for Christmas, but you might be able to hear. I'm making my girlfriend subscribe to you right now. What, Stephanie? This is the activism I require. Thank you, Stephanie. Jude, hey Dana, they are Hotel Chocolat's branches in America. They might stock velvetizers too. I'd check the website if I was you. Amazing. Santa Quinta says chicken, mushroom, bell pepper, onion and tomato. Is a bell pepper just what I would call a pepper? What's the difference between a bell pepper and a pepper for you? Or they're just called bell peppers? But yeah, oh, I love pizza. I really do love pizza. We've got David's parents coming over for dinner tomorrow night, and we were talking recently about our favourite sort of like meals that we can remember, like moments where we've eaten something. It doesn't definitely have to be like the most delicious thing we've ever eaten, but really big sort of like food memories. And David's mum says she always really loves, she loved it when she came round here and David made us bubble and squeak, which I think is a proper British thing, or maybe even English, which is basically like leftover veg. It's quite often you have it on Boxing Day, the day after Christmas Day, where it's like leftover veg and mashed potato, and you put it into sort of like fritters maybe, and then have it with a fried egg. So we're going to make that for her tomorrow, so she'll be delighted. There's no difference between bell peppers and what I would call normal pepper. We have an Uni pizza oven. Husband makes awesome pizzas. David's dad got an Uni pizza oven for his birthday, and when we first were able to get together this year, we still had to sit in the garden because it was still sitting in the garden times, but we used that pizza oven outside. It was Easter weekend. It was lovely. Just made myself some pasta alla limone for late lunch. It's my favourite comfort pasta. What is pasta alla limone? Lemon? Is that what that is? Believe it or not, but I am the only bookish person I know out of all my family and very few friends. Oh, well, you know us, so don't worry. Teresa says, wonderful. Yeah, it really was wonderful. It was lovely, although the flame kept going out, but we managed to get hold of it in the end. Could you use normal hot chocolate powder in it, or does it have to be the Hotel Chocolat brand? I mean, we've got those, but it's just, it's not like chocolate powder, it's like flakes of chocolate. So I imagine you could probably get it from anywhere and use like flakes of chocolate. It's just, I don't know how good it would be with like ordinary hot chocolate in there. It's definitely like a luxurious treat. It's not like I'm going to get home and have this hot chocolate every night when I get home from work. We've had them. We had one a day when we were on holiday, and then we've had a few here, haven't we?
Yeah. I don't want to get into the habit of having it every day, because it just won't be a treat otherwise, will it?
Yeah. We might have pizza tonight while we watch Monday Night Football, American football. Our team plays tonight, Seattle Seahawks.
Are they playing the Saints tonight?
Are they playing the Saints tonight, Betsy? Because that's who David supports. He's got 2 hats that denote him supporting them. Do you call it supporting them in? Like, because in the UK, you would say, who do you support?
Yeah.
Who say,
Well,
Man United or Chelsea?
Yeah, you do
So what
say
do
support
you say
or follow. Follow, yeah. It's like, I'm not a diehard NFL fan, but I'm getting there.
Harley says it's a lemon cream sauce with pasta. David's not a big lemon lover in there.
Nope.
Chocolate. My favourite Italian pasta I've ever eaten was in a restaurant in Koh Samui by an Australian chef. Very good. I made David Yorkshire puddings during lockdown. Lovely. You've just influenced me to go and make a hot chocolate in my velvetizer. Something else people can do, it helps, is by watching 2 of Lauren's videos in a row. It causes YouTube to recommend her videos to more people. Amber, thank you. You can join the team. You can join the Lauren and the Books activism team. Thank you so much, Amber. Jude says, we don't recommend using powder in the machine as it ruins the guarantee. I'd velvetise the milk and just add that to your other hot chocolate afterwards. Absolutely, Jude. I hadn't even thought of that. So yeah, when you've got it in there, you can just make the milk warm and then add it to that afterwards. Perfect. So excited for tonight, guys. Just made myself a hot milk with biscoff melted in, sitting here with my book and baby bump. Oh, lovely. I'm joining in with your live. I'm first time with you reading. Oh, lovely. Saints should win. Our quarterback is injured for the first time in like 10 years, David. I don't know if David heard.
Sorry?
Betsy saying the Saints should win. Our quarterback is injured for the first time in 10 years.
Let's hope so.
What do the Saints people sing when they're...
I don't know what they sing, but I know that so like their little phrase is the who dat nation.
Who dat nation?
Who dat nation.
Oh no, would you have we got a long
we need to, yeah, I'll
charger?
sort it out. Hold on.
That's running out. I think we're back, guys, don't worry. Yeah, we're back. Sorry, pause. It's running out of battery. David's gone to get another charger. My boyfriend went to watch Dolphins versus Jaguars in Tottenham last week. He really enjoyed it. Oh, Tottenham in London?
Yeah. So they have like 2 games, NFL games.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm hoping. I know the Saints did come over here years and years ago. So I'm hoping that they might be next year. Who knows? But I would like to go to.
If I can have tater tots, I'll go.
No, well, I mean, I'd like to go to one. Maybe next year I might go, but I know the tickets are quite expensive. I think they're about like 90 quid, 100 quid. I'm at work.
I'm at work on lunch right now, chilling with the live. Ginny, enjoy your lunch break. Enjoy some reading. We've been reading. We've done quite a lot of reading. We've done a 20-minute session and a half-hour session. That's not much reading at all. That's 50 minutes. When the hot chocolate's back, I'm going to do a bit more reading. Thank you, Amber. She's part of the promotions team member. Anybody else want to be on the old Lauren and the Books promotions team member? You just have to get somebody
bear with us
to subscribe to Lauren and the Books tonight, and you can be on the promotions team. Simone says, I'm on the Lemsip. I'm a teacher, so typically sick now. Half time has started, but hot chocolate sounds lush. Oh, you poor thing. Oh, God, yeah. Really catches up with you, doesn't it? Every time you have a minute to sort of stop, really does catch up with you. Forgot the NFL went to London. Started Glasstown in that last reading stint, and I love it. Have you read any of the Bronte mysteries? Because I think you'd enjoy them as you like Glasstown. No, I haven't. I'll have to look out for those. I definitely will have to look out for those.
I've done yours first.
Oh, he's done mine.
As in, because I've got white chocolate. So
oh, yeah. Oh, so David's done me. Oh, God. Oh, God. What I really like about it is that this one, the chocolate orange one, and also these are the mugs that we got with our velvetizer. They're just so ergonomically designed beautifully. Look, to hold your hands in. And then they've got thinner slips around here. The hot chocolate itself is never too hot. It's always like perfect drinking temperature. It's so nice. And it's got like a little froth on top. But it's not too sweet. The white chocolate ones are far too sweet, but it's just so lovely.
This will be interesting. I might have a hit of orange in this one.
Oh, God, it's so nice.
And it's even down to how nice it is just to open up the sachet. It's just so, like, just little things like that makes it lovely.
We're on the Hotel Chocolat promo team. Never mind the Lauren and the Books promo team. We're on the Hotel Chocolat promo team.
Anybody works for Hotel Chocolat.
I think Jude does work for Hotel Chocolat because they definitely knew a lot about it, or
nice.
Maybe you used to work, or maybe you're just really into your velvetizer.
Yeah.
Betsy says that cup is perfect for hot chocolate. It really, really is. It's lovely.
Have you said that the hot chocolate isn't too hot? It's like perfect temperature.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's perfect temperature. Oh, Lauren, you're adorable. You sound just like me when I'm doing my velvetizer demos at work. Yeah, I used to work for. I'm gonna put that down. I used to work for Pampered Chef. Does anyone in the UK remember Pampered Chef? I know it's quite a big deal in the US as well, which was like a cookware company. Oh, you do work for Hotel Chocolat in Newcastle. A cookware company in the US, and you went to people's houses and did like demonstrations with the stuff and cooked for them whilst using that. And yeah, I used to love doing that. And I think if you're enthusiastic about something, get behind it. I tell you what. If someone has got a personal story and enthusiasm for a product, I will get it. So that's why I think I love YouTube so much, because you can really sort of like have a good look at what people like and recommendations. And I think that's why I tend to use sort of like Instagram and stuff when I say, I'm just trying to think of it. Oh, so when we were on holiday and I said, oh, we're going to Plymouth. Has anyone been to Plymouth? Where would you recommend? to get people's sort of personal recommendations or people's like, it's just sells so much better, doesn't it, than a poster? For me, it does anyway. So yeah. If I haven't sold this might, the Velvetizer might be the new green roasting tin. I remember the year I was going on about the green roasting tin. Honestly, I had about, I would say like 500 people contact me that year to say that they had bought the green roasting tin or they were buying it for somebody else. Yeah, so maybe the Velvetizer is that. Not too hot and not too cold, shaken, not stirred, the Santa Claus reference. I don't think I've seen that. I wonder if I've seen the Santa Claus. This is so lovely. It's so nice. I'm trying it because I don't want it to be finished by the time David gets his out here. Pages with Paige still uses the green roasting tin. Yeah, me too. Like, all the time. And you gifted it to 5 other people. Well, 506 people now, Paige. I love Pampered Chef, says Charlie. Yeah, so they don't trade in the UK anymore. I mean, I'd stopped working for them. The thing is that also I get really fully behind something for quite a while and then think, no, I can't be bothered anymore, which is why the fact that I've carried on with YouTube for so long is amazing. But yeah, they've stopped trading in the UK. But some of the stuff, like I still use it now, adjustable measuring spoons. Like a lot of the time when I'm doing cookery, when I do like cooking videos and stuff, people always say to me, oh, where did you get that? Or where did you get that? And a lot of like my gadgets are Pampered Chef. They're amazing. You and Simon have sold me on the roasting tin books. As soon as I move back to the UK, I'll pick them up. Yeah, absolutely. The green roasting tin is my favourite of all. I've recently bought my mum and bought myself the sweet roasting tin, which is actually, of all the chapters in it, and I've made... God. Is it nice?
It's just so good.
I made a bread and butter pudding out of it. There's a whole chapter on bread and butter puddings. But I made some thyme ricotta. It's so sweet though, isn't it?
Yeah. It's got like little vanilla pods in it.
Can I smell it? Yeah, it's too sweet for me. But that's why it works so well, because David has the sweet ones and I have the not so sweet ones. Yeah. Sorry, what was I saying? I made thyme, ricotta and roasted tomato muffins, which were delicious. And I've got the stuff to make halloumi and chilli ones, although I won't put too much chilli in. I was just talking about Pampered Chef and how, like, I used to really... People were saying that I was very enthusiastic about the Velvetizer. I said, well, I used to sort of do it as a bit of a job.
Yes.
Now I want a Velvetizer, and I gifted my dear friend the green roasting tin after your recommendation. Oh, good. My mum used to do Pampered Chef parties here in the States. The only thing we have left from all of that is the pizza stone, yeah. Paige, would the sweet tin be somewhat diabetic friendly? My mother's diabetic. There is a whole diabetic section in there with diabetic sort of dupes, things that you can put in for if you're diabetic, what you can replace with that, what recipes work best. It is definitely diabetic friendly. Like, my mum was so delighted. I mean, she doesn't really stick to her sort of diabetic stuff. She sort of corrects it with insulin, but was so delighted to see that there was such a diabetic friendly section in there. So yeah, I would definitely say that. Oh my God, where are the PJs from? These are from Morrison's. I didn't really... are you happy you've got short sleeves, or did you want long sleeves?
Oh no, I'm definitely a short sleeve kind of guy.
I do like having matching pajamas. Are you still using any of the Essence mascaras you tested? Yeah, I am. I actually want to get the revoltingly packaged Princess one in the in waterproof, because I feel like underneath my eyes it just rubs off underneath. So next time I go to Wilkinson's, I can't get on board with calling Wilkinson's Wilco's. Can you?
I do call it Wilco's.
It's Wilkinson's. I would never call it Wilco's.
Just like I call Sainsbury's Sanos.
Oh, no, I don't like that either. J. Sainsbury's, I like to call it. Mr. J. Sainsbury's. Do you both like oat milk in the Velvetizer? David, you just...
I've never tried it, but I should do.
I love oat milk in the Velvetizer. It's so nice. And
does it make it more sweet?
No, definitely not. But I'll tell you what would, hazelnut milk, if you wanted to go for the
the
full
I get some prey lime one.
I don't know if they'd... Oh, I wonder why they've got... Maybe that's a niche in the market we need to get into. But yeah, I only have the oat milk in there, so it's lovely. Those pizza stones were awesome. Yeah, they were. My partner is diabetic and I'd love to cook sweet things for him. Yeah, enjoy it. And let me know how you get on with it, Paige, because I've very much enjoyed cooking. It's called the sweet roasting tin, and the things I've enjoyed most out of it are the savoury things. But yeah, there we go. Hello, I'm joining you from Australia. It's almost 7 AM for me. You look super cute in your matching PJs.
Good morning.
Good morning, thank you. Love your enthusiasm for lives and books and reading. Thanks. Lovely stuff. Right, let's have a little bit more. So shall we, shall we chat for 5 more minutes?
Let's chat 5 more minutes.
And then we'll have another reading session, and I'm going to finish this. So it might only be a little 10-minute reading session.
What do we want to talk about? Do we want to talk about me?
Will you be picking tomorrow's outfit prompt during the live show? I absolutely could do that, you know. I could do that. We're really getting to the old business end, aren't we, of stuff left. So yeah, we'll have to have a look and see what we're doing. Yeah, I will do that later. Remind me, because I'll forget. Mel, Paige is also in Australia, so you can be time zone friends. Oh, Paige needs to get dressed for work. Shall I pick it for you now, Paige? Let me go and get it. I'll go and get it now, and then I won't forget, and then Paige can get ready as well.
Ask me anything. I was talking to my boss. Somebody has just saying about Dune, and no, neither we haven't been to see it. But speaking to my boss, he's a very, very big fan.
I might take my dad to go and see it. It's my dad's favourite book.
Yeah, maybe we should actually, because yeah, that's a good idea.
Go next week.
Yeah, because I really would like to see. I've heard it's very, very good, and it's a bit odd, the actual story.
Yeah. Who are both your Strictly favourites? My favourite, oh God, I've got a top 3, and every week, like I always share on Instagram my top 3 dances, and they're always almost the same people. So Rose and Gio, John and Johannes, and AJ and Kai.
Yeah,
like they're my
favourite.
If you were to say to me now, today, who do you want to win? I'd say AJ and Kai, but I might say different on other days.
I would say, yeah, I would say AJ and Kai. Like, I've fallen in love with Kai. I think he's amazing. Yeah. But AJ's great, but he's my new favourite professional.
David does have a new haircut. Come on, baby. Come on, puppy. Come on, puppy. You coming over to help Mummy pick? I just looked at the velvetizers on the website, more expensive than I thought, but I'm really tempted. Yeah, we were actually, David's sister bought it for David for his birthday. We were going to buy David's sister one for Christmas. She's a big Hotel Chocolat fan. But then we found out that she already had one. But I think you can get it, so I think the standard price is £100, but quite often they do like 20% off and things like that. So, I mean, Jude's our Hotel Chocolat our representative. I'm sure when we were looking, I'm sure you could sign up to the website and you got like a 20% off or maybe a 10%. But yeah, I remember when we were looking for Kelly, it was, although it was full price, there was a way of getting it for like slightly more money off of it. But honestly, it really is very good. I love that time zone friends. We're actually time zone friends. Our states are actually in the same time zone. Oh, good. I find Oatly barista milk froths more than non-barista one. That is my favourite oat milk ever. Gail, I love it, the Oatly one. When I picked it off the shelf this morning, I noticed that there was another brand next to it, oat barista milk, which was 20p more expensive, and I thought I would like to give that a go at some point. I can't remember the bloody brand of it. It was blue. But yeah, I'll have to give that a go as well. Let's have a look.
I did see, Paige
Tom's
said...
got the same top 3.
Paige asked earlier, what are my favourite movies at the minute? I'm just going through what I've watched. And
we haven't watched anything very good.
And since Shang-Chi and Legend of the Ten Rings, nothing that I've watched, except Christmas in a Day, has gotten over 4 stars.
Amigo.
Well, no, new movies.
Oh, right. We're both on target to do 100 new films this year, though. I've watched 83 new to me films this year. Tom and I have got the same top 3, absolutely. My dad enjoyed Dune, which surprised me because he didn't care much for the book, but he loved the old movie with Sting. Enjoyed Dune as well, way better than the book, DNF that one. Dune is my boyfriend's favourite book and he loved the film, so did I, for someone who knew nothing about it going in. We are doing 20% off an £80 spend at the moment, Jude. There we go. Jude, how do we get a deal? Good. What do you use to keep track of your films? I've got a little, I write it down in a book, and David uses Letterboxd.
I use an app called Letterboxd, and it's very, very good.
You can follow people on there, can you? It's a bit
you
like
can follow
Goodreads,
people. So I'm Beardy David. If you wanted to come follow me on Letterboxd, you could just see what people are watching and how they rate it. Yeah, I love Letterboxd. I keep all of my film lists on there.
David, would you please just get my
what do you need?
notepad so I can show people how I keep track of my films?
What one is it? Is it that one?
The one that says like "Girl, your local girl" going on the front or something. So I've been keeping track of all my films that I've been watching, and I highlight the orange ones, which are new to me ones. So yeah, The last one we watched was the Rocky Horror Picture Show, which neither of us had ever seen, and that was my 97th film of the year, but my 83rd new film of the year. There we go. On the website, it says you can get £50 off the Velvetizer if you subscribe to them. I love all this Velvetizer. Guys, the Velvetizer's going in my Christmas gift guide, so you're getting ahead of the game here. That's what's going in there. My husband loved that app. I'll have him find you. Right, okay. Let's pick. So what I said I wanted to do, because we're really down the old business end now, I wanted it to be so that, no, because there's nothing really to pick, David. I wanted it to be so that there was something, one of each colour left for the last 5 days. So I've got a red and a blue, and a yellow and a green, and 2 pinks. I'll go for this pink.
All right.
Are you going to read it out?
I want to read it out.
What is it? Oh!
Whatever
you'll like this one.
Whatever you damn well feel like.
Whatever you feel like. Whatever you feel like. Oh, that's exciting. Oh, I don't know what I'll pick for that, but I'll pick that later on. Oh, that's nice. I forgot that. I'm trying to remember other ones that are in there. Embroidered is one that's in there. We've got me and you matching. Oh, imagine if we'd have got that. That would have worked out well. Embroidered, me and you matching. 90s. I don't think I've had 90s. I've had school disco. Can't think of anything else. There's 5 in there. Embroidered, me and you matching, 90s. I can't remember. I actually can't remember. But yeah, whatever you feel like tomorrow, great. My husband and I are trying to watch through all the Best Picture winners. We just use a notebook. That's what I use. What did you think of Black Widow? Yeah, I didn't mind it. I didn't love it. We went to the cinema to watch it, didn't we?
Yeah.
I liked the fact that it was sort of like gritty action and not
the
sort of like,
fighting was
the
very
fighting
unlike
was very
Marvel.
Good fighting, like actually looked like
Felt
fighting.
quite real,
rather than,
didn't it?
Yeah, because sometimes I think when they get women fighting in films, it looks like a dance routine, and it didn't feel like that.
No.
I really love Florence Pugh, so it was always going to be a sort of like winner for that.
And I like how I've definitely noticed over the years how Scarlett Johansson, how Black Widow's become like less sexualized.
Yeah.
But I definitely don't feel like she was, like she didn't have boobs out, essentially, like I remember like she does in like early Iron Man movies.
Yeah.
And she was just
one thing
really
I didn't
rough
like about
and
it,
ready.
I just thought Rachel Weisz's character was like pantomime almost. I found it a bit like much.
Yeah, David Harper's character was a bit like that as well.
Yeah, so those were the bits that I didn't like about it, but there was a lot I did like about it. But I
much
didn't
worse-
love it. I gave
yeah,
it 3
there's
stars.
worse at Marvel
My
movies,
partner
aren't
and
there?
I have a bad movie night with friends every Monday night. Last night was Conan the Barbarian. So
Oh,
during
that's
lockdown.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, like,
is it?
back in the 70s or 80s.
During lockdown, me and David and our friends, 2 couples, we used to have a film night every Saturday night, which was so lovely, wasn't it, David? And we always used to watch press play at the same time, and then we talk about it on WhatsApp throughout. And we watched that way. We were watching like a new film every week, basically, weren't we?
Yeah,
we watched some absolute bangers.
Yeah, we watched
some absolute shit as well.
Yeah, it was good because like we was all picking. We kind of had a theme sometimes, and we all picked some films that we never thought we'd watch, and we never will again.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody's ever seen Blue Velvet.
Oh, Blue Velvet was so bad. Also, Beetlejuice has not aged well either.
No. But Blue Velvet, I mean, you can't. I kind of want everybody to watch it just so they can say they watched it. It's such a bizarre film.
I'm going out to see the first Halloween on Friday night at our own cinema. I've never seen it. I feel a bit scaredy cat. Oh, God, no, I
nice.
wouldn't watch anything scary. I like Black Widow, but I didn't like the timing of the movie coming out, and it felt random, like Black Widow was gone for these days, and this was what she did. It was a bit annoying. Very favourite cinema. I took my girls to see Wonder Woman when it came out, and it put me in such a female empowerment mood, so I watched Charlie's Angels, and yikes, not the same at all. Haven't seen Black Widow yet. We watched Charlie's Angels, didn't we? It was so bad. The new one with Kirsty Stewart.
Bad.
Oh my God, it was so bad, wasn't it? We sat through the whole fucking thing, though, so we say it was really bad, but... Have we watched Netflix Squid Game? I haven't watched it. I don't think it's my sort of thing.
I've watched a couple of episodes.
Yeah.
I just haven't gotten back to it because I'm so stuck on the US office. Is that I haven't really got time to watch Squid Games at the minute because I wouldn't watch it in the evening when you're here, so it'll be lunchtime. So maybe once all the hype has died down, I might watch it. But I did enjoy the first 2 episodes, but I stupidly watched it dubbed when I should have watched the subtitled one. So I might start again and watch it subtitled because the dubbing was really made it almost stupid.
Made it stupid.
Yeah. Well, because apparently not all of the dubbing was done correctly, and it felt very silly, a bit overacted with the voices.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever watched a dubbed film in my whole life. I've always gone for the what's it called?
Well,
subtitled.
Subtitled.
Good annotated. We watched some terrible movies. We watched Beetlejuice, so cringeworthy. Haven't seen the other. I'll tell my partner. So many. I mean, there's so much stuff to go into about Beetlejuice. I'd never seen Beetlejuice before.
No, neither
but
had I.
It was like
only bits.
A lot of the group that we watched it with, they were like, "Oh, this is our favourite film. I can't wait till we rewatch it." And afterwards, we were like, "Oh my god, it was so bad!" Like, basically, it's like child abuse. Also, the whole sort of like the outfit that Beetlejuice is famous for wearing, those black and white trousers, he's in them for about 4 minutes.
I wouldn't even say that long.
Like, really not long at all.
No.
And yeah, it was just so troublesome. It was really, really bad. A friend and I have watched all the Insidious and Conjuring universe movies recently. Now I need a good scary one for Halloween.
No, thank you.
Have you watched Midnight Mass on Netflix? No. If it's scary, Betsy, no. I need to go back to Midnight Mass. Yes, watch the Midnight Mass is great so far, and I'm episode 4. I love Beetlejuice, says Amanda. Well, I know it's very, very beloved to some people, but I did not get on with it at all. I didn't even know. I didn't know it was anything like the storyline or anything. I didn't know what it was going to be like at all.
Oh well, I used to love the Beetlejuice cartoon.
Cool. Right, should we do a little bit more reading, guys, while we're all here? It's just gone 9:05. I'm going to put my laptop on charge while this happens. So I'm going to read to the end of this, which isn't going to be very long at all. So this literally might just be a little 10-minute sesh for you. But let me go and put my laptop over here while I do that.
You're going to read
and
with
David's
me?
unplugged that. Yeah, I'm going to read with you. I'm just going to...
No, I was talking to Minnie.
Oh. I can feel my period coming. But I swear, like, I was on my period this month, because I was on my period when we were away. Right. I can't see your comments, so, because my laptop's charging over there, but let's have a little 10-minute sesh, shall we? You're all doing very, very well. Let's see if I can hold it together for the last bits of this. Probably not.
Cossy's having a look at what you're reading there.
You reading with me, baby? Honey. Oh.
Nice.
Yeah, but there's always this little bit, a mini comic at the end. It's about two of the teachers. So I'm going to read that and then I'll go and get the laptop.
Okay.
David,
No.
this one.
No, cute.
Oh, they're making it into a Netflix series. Oh, and the next one's the last one. Lovely. I've nothing bad to say about it. Let me go and get the laptop in case you're talking about me. Oh, just kick my jar over. Hello, baby. Are you happy? Don't seem very happy. Seem a bit cross. Stopped?
Stopped.
How are you getting on?
Yeah, good.
Are you enjoying it?
Yeah.
You're almost halfway through now, baby.
I am.
Minnie's looking at you. I've just finished Heartstopper, Volume 4 by Alice Oseman. Loved it. I say the same thing every time I read one of these books. Like, so heartfelt, so much emotion in here. Like, it's amazing how much emotion can be got through. Like, I know it's drawings, but like, just from like a little speech bubble and like the things you're saying here. I'm really endeared to Nick and Charlie in these books and also the other characters. But yeah, great sort of like representation for mental health and for eating disorders and just for everything really. Like the side characters in this have got great representation as well. But what I really admired in here, which I don't think is often looked upon, is that the fact that mental health can't be solved with romantic love, like, and that's really highlighted here in Charlie trying to help Nick out, the other way around, Nick trying to help Charlie out, which is something that I don't think often gets the sort of coverage, particularly in like films and movies and stuff. So yeah, loved it, 5 stars. Really great series, highly recommend. Somebody said, do you pass your books on when you've read them? This is a library book, so this will go back to the library. But yeah, I do pass my books on. So often when I'm reading a book, I'll sort of think, oh, my mum would like this. Oh, David's mum would like this. Oh, my friend Emma would like this. Oh, my colleague would like this. So I sort of like think, if I love the book, they stay on my top shelf, like my favourites shelf, if I think I'm going to reread it. But I often pass them on, and also we've got a community library near us, which I donate stuff to. And sometimes I take bags of book to work and say, go wild in them, guys, have a little look around. So yeah, I do pass on. That was the long answer of, yes, I do pass on books. I thought this was previously recorded, so sorry, I've been lurking over here in the US. Hello. I'm loving the mini content in this live. They're making a Netflix show, Heartstopper, and I can't wait. I know I can't wait either. Minnie is being David, look at her little back leg. It's going all the way up here.
Oh.
Are you comfy, Minnie?
Stretched.
She's being such a little camera girl, isn't she, today? She doesn't
She's
normally...
never been like this.
She's being nice. She's also being a bit cross. I just adore the Heartstopper books. I can't wait for the TV show. So how are you getting on with your book, David? How much have you read today?
I think I've read about maybe 40 pages.
Oh, well done.
Yeah, I think so. I've read 4 or 5 chapters.
Great. Very
yes,
good.
it's really good. Yeah, it is.
And are you invested in it?
I'm definitely invested in it. It is good. How
do you feel about Frida herself?
I don't know. I feel like I don't really know enough about her at the minute.
Yeah.
I feel like, because she's a psychiatrist, so I could say she's nosy, but she's a psychiatrist, so that's her job really.
She is a psychiatrist, isn't she?
Yeah.
I really enjoyed the Frida Klein series. What I will say about Frida though is that she's not the most likeable of people. But I don't dislike that in having a series of books based around someone who isn't particularly, like, I don't think me and her would get on very well.
Okay. But
yeah, I like her. I like her despite that.
Yeah, she's all business.
A book fiend named Mel has got a cat on her lap right now. How old is Minnie? I'm being joined tonight by my almost 19-year-old cat. He's been asleep the whole time, of course.
19.
We think Minnie's not far off 19.
16, we think now?
Oh, yeah. So when we got her from Cat Protection, and they didn't know the full details of her, but they thought she was around 8.
Yeah.
And we've had her for
8 years.
8 years now. So yeah, 16. So old girl.
Yeah.
And she does loads of sleeping. All she does is sleep, really.
When we got her, because she has to be sedated now when she gets her haircut. Well, she always has done, because she's a bit nasty.
Sorry, baby.
But they test her bloods and stuff, and she's now had to be moved over to senior cat food because she's getting a bit older now and she needs less salty food. So that's cute, but a bit sad that she's getting older.
Yeah. Thank you, Fabric and Fables, for sharing me all over. And you're a recent subscriber. Welcome. How did you find me? Recent subscribers. I'm always interested to find out how, because I feel like there's because as I was saying, this sort of subscriber count has sort of plateaued. Back in, I was choked on my hair. Back in the day when I was just when I was going up all the time, hiccup. It was because of book tags or people doing YouTuber shout outs or oh, I'm going to do this tag or I've done this. But there's less of that now for me there is. So I'm always interested to find out how people found me, particularly recently.
Yeah.
Brandy says, I definitely like Frida more as time went on, but her friend, whose name is right there and I cannot think of, is my
Olivia?
favourite. No, I don't really want to say because I don't...
Or Chloe?
Olivia, one of them is the daughter, isn't it?
I don't know. Don't say...
Who's the builder guy?
I don't know.
Oh.
So don't say anything. Oh, Joseph.
Yeah, I really like Joseph.
Yeah. So Joseph's been been helping her out.
New subscriber from Tina Talks. Oh, I've not heard of Tina Talks. Is she a booktuber? I'll have to check her out and say thanks a bunch. Fabric and Fable says an older live you did or a sprint. Lovely.
Sorry, Minnie.
Judith says, "Oh my goodness, the twist in Blue Monday shook me." There is a twist. No, the man, yes, the builder, Joseph. Yeah, Joseph. I'm a big fan of Joseph. Lovely. It's 20 past. Should we do another? I'm going to do another little story, so that'll probably take me about 10 minutes.
All right.
This one's called "My Ancestors Whisper in the Trees, Finding Solace in Nature" by Mel's Owusu, academic and founder of the Free Black University. Well, this has got illustrations in this one. Oh, it's a beautiful illustration by Chioma Ince. Lovely. Right, okay. Let's read. Songs on Blessings. That playlist is coming along quite nicely. That was a lovely essay. So that was by Mel Zawusu, and Mel's is talking about nature and how it's very much a sort of white space to enjoy, and how this is unusual because a lot of sort of black ancestry is to do with working the land and being on the land and worshipping the land. And again, another joyful essay. With a lovely, lovely, lovely illustration in this time as well. So the illustrators... Oh, I forgot that the illustrators have also got songs. As I said, each of the contributors has a little bit at the back about them. And then they also have a their Black Joy song, which I've been collecting to put in a playlist. Oh! And then I've just gone here and you can actually listen to... It's got a link to the Spotify playlist. How funny. So yeah, it's on there as well. Gonna sneeze. Minnie hates sneezing. Oh.
Not as loud as mine, so.
She stayed. I've had such a lovely time, guys, on a Monday night. Sorry, David's still reading.
So you carry on talking. I've got 2 pages left.
Okay, just sit here nicely. I'll have a little flip through. One of these essays is called Chicken and Chips After School. Oh, there's one by Diane Abbott in here.
I'm done.
Hey! How many pages have you read today? Although, I mean, it is still 9:30. We could maybe, unless people just want to chat for the last half hour.
How much have I read?
Oh, my little tootsies. Look at my baby. Looking at mummy.
Yeah, I think about 60 pages.
That's amazing. When you do these crazy reading nights, you always read so much and then you just don't read for the rest of the time. It just blows my mind, David.
Crazy times, isn't it?
How much has everybody read this evening? We've still got half hour left, so if people feel like doing a bit reading. I've read this. The thing is that I can't tell how many pages this is because it starts from the end of, like, it's as if it's all a volume. So it starts on page 910 and finishes on page 1258. So, yeah. I've read a book and I've read 3 of these or 4 of these. I've read My Ancestors Whisper in the Trees, I Don't Need No Man, Oxymorons and Other Lies, yeah, so I've read 3 essays in here as well. So I started on page 42 and I'm on page 80, so just under 40 pages on that. So yeah, pretty pleased with that. How's everyone else been getting on? Lucy's on chapter 10 in her book. Book Dreamers Ali's finished the book. Katie's got 20 pages left. I'm reading Last One to the Party by Bethany Clift on page 68. Manning Tree Witches is definitely a slower read for me, but I got a few chapters in while making some cinnamon rolls. Where are you going, Bebe?
I'm just readjusting. Look at her paw stretched out.
I know, she's so pretty, isn't she? Harry, have you read me? She doesn't really want to talk, she'd rather just sleep. There's an account on TikTok called Black People Outside that would make a good follow-up to that essay. Oh, absolutely, I will look at that. Thank you. I haven't got TikTok, but maybe it's accessible. I did have TikTok, but I just felt a bit out of my depth, David.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, David does love it. When I'm getting ready for work in the morning, he's always like, I'm just looking at my TikToks. You always have a little look through your TikTok. But you don't follow anyone, do you? You just sort of see what's sort of like recommended to you.
Yeah, to see what's trending.
Book talk has become quite a big thing. I've never seen any book talks or anything. What's a trend on book talk, people? Maybe I need to find my tribe on there, but I just felt like out of my depth, I didn't really know what was going on. I listened to a bit on my audio. Happy with the amount I read this evening. Have a lovely cosy reading night, everyone. I'm going to sleep. Good night.
Good night.
Manning Tree is slow for me too, says Kayla. A couple of chapters of the Absolute, but finding it a little bit meh so far. Not quite living up to the hype, but I'll keep going. Wanting to start the White Company by Arthur Conan Doyle. Oh, David's upset me.
I think too many strokings.
Where you going, baby?
I like it when it's just a bit like. I like to feel the warm spot where
you really do, don't you? Oh, it's been lovely. About 10 pages left in the new Anthony Horowitz. I read 20 pages since I joined at 7. Got about 100 pages left to finish the book. Well done. Gaiety on TikTok is just wholesome and funny. I love it. There are so many words I don't know, says Amanda. Is that about the Manning Tree Witches? Finished A Skin Full of Shadows and then had to Google the end. Yeah, that sometimes happens for me as well. Like, especially when something's been like after then find out what happened at the end. Do you ever do that about films?
What, I have to find out what happens at the end?
Yeah, no. If you've not really understood or if you think it's been ambiguous, do you think, what the fuck happened there? And
then yes, yeah, sometimes that happens, yeah. I have to have a little Google about, did I miss something?
Lucy says, please both say goodbye on my vlog.
Goodbye!
45 pages on exciting times, really smart and thought-provoking. Listen to 3 chapters of Annette for Small Fishes and quite scandalous. Oh, good. So, although we've been doing a lot of chatting, we've also been doing a lot of...
Maybe people have muted us.
Yeah, do you ever have to mute us?
Idea.
Shut up, let us get on with some reading. Yeah. I'd say, although it's been 3 hours, we've done an hour of reading, I would say, in total.
Yeah, probably.
But also, it's just nice to have bookish chats, particularly like some people are saying they don't have bookish peeps in their life. No, so it's just nice just to have a little chat. I just like to hear what people are reading.
Exactly.
And stuff like that. And David just likes to talk about himself. If people got questions for David to talk about himself, that's what he likes.
Always happy to talk about myself.
Let's have that.
Keep them coming.
Halfway through my manga and already finished my 2 travel magazines. Lovely. I haven't had a magazine in ages. I used to be subscribed, didn't I? Laura got me that subscription of... what's that magazine called? Comfort.
Is it Happy something?
Little Comfort?
Oh, is it Happy Little Things or something like that?
Yeah. What was it called?
I can't remember. What we go with S?
The Little Things?
Don't know. Can't remember, but it was very nice.
I'm sure other people will know that one. Love the Manning Tree Witches and had great fun looking at words I didn't understand. Catherine said, work for most of the live. Done. Well done. Here's a question. Have you played the board Forbidden Island? Have you played the board game Forbidden Island? I think you would both like it. It's a work together game. Millie? We haven't played Forbidden Island, but we played Forbidden Desert, and for Christmas I got Forbidden Planet. Forbidden Sky. Forbidden Planet's from Toy Story, isn't it?
No, it's Pizza Planet.
Oh, Pizza Planet. Forbidden Planet is the comic store.
Oh, the comic stores, yeah.
Yeah, we played... I've also people have said once you've played Forbidden Desert, the only place to really go from that is to Forbidden Sky. So we've never played Forbidden Island, but we do like the other 2. So yeah, The Simple Things. That's what it's called. Thank you, Victoria. I think David should do some more pizza and Christmas movie combo recommendations for Vlogmas. There's a lot of leaning on you here for Vlogmas, isn't there?
It's not happening.
He's definitely going to help me out with my Vlogmas and do a bit of filming and stuff like that. So he'll obviously be... I think people loved it last year when there was 2 videos a day from me and you, because we were vlogging.
So much content.
This has been lovely. You kept me company through cosy laundry times and reading, and now the school line way. Oh, good. I've mostly been reading The Four Winds, but just switched to Manic Tree Witches for the last sprint. I'm also finding it a bit slow still. The Four Winds, on the other hand, has been great. Victoria says, hi, I will just finish The Silent Patient. Didn't see the twist coming, but I think I probably should have. A book fiend named Mel said, have you played Mary and Mr. Darcy? I think you'd like it, on. I've never even heard of Mary and Mr. Darcy.
What's that, board game?
Yeah. Is it a board game, Mel? Bookish with Evie says, love
Is it a PS5 game?
Love that. Wish there was some bookish PS5 games. Love that it's like you're in my living room. Love the setup. Oh, I like it too. I just find it so chatty and nice. This is my first cozy read tonight, and it's been wonderful. I definitely needed this for some bookish companionship. Mwah! Thank you for joining. I love Manning Tree too, and look forward to discussing it on Sunday. Yes, as ever, I'm looking forward to discussing the Patreon book club on Sunday. I'm really, really looking forward to it. And then the following week, David and I are going to be filming our video to announce the Christmas book club for Patreon.
Oh God, I don't even know what it is.
Yeah, you've got to pick one, haven't you? I've already picked mine. You've got to have a work through.
Oh my word.
No, panic. So,
Panic.
yeah, there'll be a video going up explaining all about this. But if you're not a Patreon of mine, or if you've joined for the Christmas book club before, I run a Patreon, which is $5 a month, and there's a book club that goes every single month with it. And we always have such a lovely discussion on the last Sunday of every month, talking about a book. Each month we have a different sort of genre that we vote, that you guys can vote for the book. And in December, I sort of like remind everyone of it, because I know some people just like to join a Christmas book club or treat themselves to a little Christmas thing. Again, it's $5 as always. David joins in, which is lovely. And the Christmas books, I pick one and David picks one. The first year mine won.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think maybe the first year's your one.
Your one first time. So I think I put forward the Christmas Aura.
Yes, and I didn't. I put forward Last Christmas, which was a collection of Christmas stories by Emma and Greg Wise from Strictly.
Oh yeah.
And then last year David's one, which was the Miracle on Ebenezer Street.
Ebenezer Street.
And this year, who will win? But yeah, so we have like a little Christmas party. It won't be on the last Sunday of the month because that'll be gone past Christmas, but there'll be more details going on next month. And yeah, you can just join my Patreon for $5, and you can just join for the 1 month if you want. Although you might fancy it and stick around for longer, which people have done before. But yeah, it's always a very nice Christmassy thing. We get dressed up for the Christmas party and just have a lovely time. So yeah, so the video for the two books that we are picking will be going up in the beginning of November, and then you'll have an opportunity to sign up then. So very, very exciting. Thanks for semi-forcing me to keep reading my quite hardcore non-fiction book. Mary and Mr. Darcy is a card game. I'd have to look into this. I've never played it.
I love a card game.
I tell you what card game we well love.
Love
Letter. Have you played Love Letter? It's not very good as a two-person game, but for more of you, we love it.
Brilliant.
You choose to be one of the female characters from Pride and Prejudice and then work towards marrying one of the male characters. I'm going to have a look into this.
Does that mean I could be...
Mr. Collins!
Yeah.
You could be Mrs. Bennet.
That's my dream.
Mr. Collins! David's never seen anything to do with any Pride and Prejudice, like none of the films or anything. But earlier this year I was re-watching, because it's the BBC adaptation from like... Well, I don't know when it's from, the 90s, I guess. And he came in when Mrs. Bennet was just Mr. Collins over and over again. So that's the only point of reference David has for the whole of Pride and Prejudice. And to be honest, I think it pretty much sums it up. So
it's very good. It made me laugh.
That's Alison Steadman playing Mr.
Yeah.
Mr. Collins! Do you have any Christmas must-see movies? Harry Potter and Love Actually is a defo for me. We love Christmas in a Day, which is available on YouTube. It's 40 minutes. Once you finish this, go and watch it. It'll get you right in the Christmas spirit.
Yeah.
It was made by Sainsbury's. It's directed or produced by Ridley Scott, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's produced by...
And it's from Christmas 2012. Sainsbury's gave 250 of their customers a handheld camera and asked them to film their Christmas. So you get a whole host of Christmases from
the best
the Christmases that David and I are familiar with, to Christmases with different cultures and different people and just all sorts. And yeah, it just follows the whole sort of Christmassy setup, from like getting your tree to the Christmas dinner to the sort of and we love it. We watch it every year, so we'd definitely recommend that. And it's 40 minutes, and it's really good. It's really good.
Yeah, it is really good.
Far out that it's been that long since I read Last Christmas. Yeah. 2 years, Paige. 3. 2 years. I don't know how years work. That long.
How do
That sounds lovely. Betsy says, I love Lauren's Patreon, best $5. Mwah, Betsy, thank you so much. I'm going to a board game cafe on Sunday, so looking forward to discovering some new games. Yeah, we went to a board game cafe for your birthday, didn't we?
Yeah, it was good fun.
I keep saying that my mum and dad really want to go, and I keep saying, oh, we'll go one Sunday. I don't know if we're going to have time before Christmas now because everything's so busy.
Exactly. Well, we got to go to watch Jim with your father as well.
June, I thought you said Jim then. I was like, Jimmo. My favourite adaptation, she's an amazing Mrs. Bennet. Have you started watching any Christmas films? I've already seen 2. Yeah, we've watched Holiday Calendar, which was great. We watched Holiday Rush, which was not great. And then we've watched Christmas in a Day.
I watched
is it
the Princess Switch?
The first Princess Switch. I've seen Princess Switch 1. I don't think I've seen Princess Switch. Is Princess Switch 1 the cake competition?
Yeah.
Oh, so I haven't seen Princess Switch 2.
No.
So we've got 2 and 3 to watch.
Yeah, 2's out now, 3's coming out in next month.
Oh, Jude. Jude says, yes, anyone who's thinking about becoming a Patreon, go for it. Book club is so much fun. Yeah, honestly, I really look forward, don't I? Every month, I really, really look forward to Patreon book club. And it's so nice to have, like, a bookish chat with everybody. And there's, like, a mid-month check-in where you can talk about your initial thoughts on the books and stuff. So, yeah. And we read such a wide range of stuff. It's really nice to have a chat about it. Yeah, I love it. Mel says, myself and some other booktubers are running a Christmas readathon based around the idea that some of us live in the Southern Hemisphere and it's hot over Christmas here.
Oh, it's a lovely idea.
That is a lovely idea. I can't even compute that idea, what it must be like.
A hot
to
summer.
Be,
A hot winter, sorry.
A hot winter. No, because you call it summer.
Yeah.
So, Mel and Paige, do you say that Christmas is in the summer? Because December is a summer month for you. Is that how it says, or yeah? And some of us live in the northern hemisphere where it's cold.
And do either of you, obviously, I don't know what part of Australia you're, well, or if you're, I know Paige lives in Australia, but do you listen to Jason PJ?
Oh God, David! I haven't heard you going about Jason PJ for ages.
They've just popped in, like mentioning Paige and the southern hemisphere. It's just I used to love listening to Jason PJ.
Right. So yes, they say Christmas is in summer.
Summer.
Just blows my mind. I'll have to. Have you Australian people, Southern Hemisphere people? Do you have movie recommendations where Christmas is in the summer? Have you got? Are there any like Australian Christmas movies?
Oh yeah, that's a good
question. Tell us.
Have
you watched The Night Before Christmas? Yeah, we watched it last year. We really liked it. Was it last year or the year before? Last year.
Yeah, that's the first time you've seen it though. Like I'd seen it.
No, The Night Before Christmas, like the one with Vanessa Hudgens in.
Oh, because you won't let me read, so I don't know.
It's very good.
Yeah.
But also, The Night Before, which has got Seth Rogen,
Anthony Mackie, Joseph Gordon-Levitt,
and Lizzie, what's her name? Janice Ian in it. It's so funny.
It's one of our favourites.
It's so funny.
The Night Before.
Let's have a look. I second all the love for Patreon. The feeling of community is so nice. You are all being lovely. Announcements will be coming this week. The Night Before Christmas is brilliantly cheesy. I live in Brazil, so Christmas is in the summer in Essa. Lovely. We watch Muppets Christmas Carol every year, and it's not Christmas till we see that one. Saw last Christmas 2 years ago at the cinema. I really enjoyed that. Can't watch any until after Bonfire Night, though. Paige is saying yes to Jason PJ.
Yeah!
Just don't listen to Jason PJ.
No, I haven't. I used to love listening to him.
He would be like giggling, and I'd say, what are you laughing about? And he'd say, PJ.
The Jason PJ podcast.
But she's not sure about Aussie Christmas movies. I was thinking, like, I feel like I would have heard of one.
Yeah.
But,
no, probably not.
And Mel's not sure either. Yeah,
but
we will get into some actual Christmas, like also because although we've got Christmas films to watch, I've still got 17 new to me films to watch by the end of this year.
Yeah.
And going into December, I want to be on the good side of.
But I'd
like to have watched 95 to be honest.
But we've got lots of Christmas films that we haven't seen before. Princess Switch 1 and 2.
No, Princess Switch 2 and 3.
Yeah, we got Klaus Claus that we never watched.
Yeah.
The animation on Netflix.
We've got Christmas Chronicles 2.
Christmas Chronicles 2. We've got A Boy Called Christmas.
Yeah, I'm less bothered about that.
We've got Home Sweet Home Alone.
How good's that going to be?
It's probably going to be rubbish, but we've got to watch it because it's part of the Home Alone incentive.
That's 6.
I'm sure there's more. I'm kind of starting to write them down.
There was one I was thinking about that I haven't
Robin,
watched.
The new Aardman animation,
yeah,
which looks really cute.
Yeah. All right, yeah.
Yeah,
so
we've
that's
got
7
loads
new Christmas
to
films.
get us there.
We watched Jingle Jangle last year, which we really enjoyed. The
Jingle
dancing
Jangle
in that was
brilliant.
fantastic.
the Magic Man G song. I still listen to that on the regs.
What is our favourite Christmas movie? Mine's Christmas in a Day, but I also really, really like This Christmas, which has got Idris Elba in it. Dorothea says, "Oh my God, you're gonna love Klaus." Klaus?
So
Pixie Girl
what
says, "Love
else
Klaus."
I've written down? Lethal Weapon is apparently it's a bit like falls into the Die Hard category as a Christmas movie. We got The Bishop's Wife, which is what.
Oh, loads of people recommended that to me last year.
So a guy who works in the post room at work, who Albert, who I love dearly, he's very nice. He's always said to me every year since I've been working there to watch The Bishop's Wife, and I've got it recorded. So you should watch it. Planes, Trains and Automobiles, although I don't think you'd like that.
I've seen it already.
Steve Martin and okay.
That's Thanksgiving as well. That's not Christmas.
It's classed as a Christmas movie film, so shush.
No, you should.
Last Holiday with Queen Latifah.
I've seen that.
Okay.
Is that the one where she thinks she's gonna die?
I don't know.
Yeah, I have seen that.
That's
part of the reason why I came up with the readathon idea, because everything based around the idea of it being cold and snowy, and of course it's not for us. Yeah, and is it like really fucking hot as well? Like when you say like it's summer, like is it really, really hot? The only sort of like reference point I have for Australian Christmas is Diane Buswell from Strictly, when her and Joe went home to Australia, when they vlogged it, and they all were like having a barbecue and going for a run on the beach on Christmas morning. Just blew my mind.
Crazy.
Just blew my mind.
If I was guaranteed it wasn't going to be that hot.
Thanks, Betsy. Thanks for joining us.
Bye, Betsy.
I'll see you on Sunday.
If somebody was telling me you could have a nice warm Christmas that was going to be like 20 degrees, I'd like to experience it one year in my life.
I like it cold.
I do, yeah, I know we do.
Paige says it's 35.
Cold. Oh my word.
That makes me feel sick just thinking about it.
Even like 25, I'm like
we're very
not
upset
enjoying.
25.
35. That's crazy.
Lucy says, my favourite Christmas movie is A Muppets Christmas Carol. Absolutely
justified.
Top draw. And The Polar Express, which I don't think I've ever watched. But whenever I think about it, I always think... I remember Charlotte and Stuart going to watch it at the cinema and then them saying it was just really long. But I've never seen it, so I don't know myself. Mel lives in Tasmania, so it can actually be cold here. When I live in Sydney and Newcastle, it was like over 30 degrees.
No, my word. Not a Merry Christmas for
us.
us.
No roast dinners there. Thanks for a lovely evening. See you on Sunday for book club. Yeah, see you Sunday, Sarah. Thank you.
Bye.
So yeah, we're in the last 10 minutes. We're not going to get any more reading done, are we?
No.
Another Aussie, Jane. Hi.
Hi.
We've been talking about Australian Christmases.
And Jason PJ.
And Jason PJ. There will be. Who is the host? Also, I really like Australian. I don't have much Australian point of reference, but the woman who hosts I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here in Australia, she seems hilarious.
I don't know.
Have you seen the clip of her? When she introduces herself, she always says something really different, and she's so funny. I'll show you it.
Oh, please.
It normally comes out about this time of year because they're like.
Oh, we'll have to have a look.
Yeah. Oh, it's very good.
I'd be intrigued to watch that. And also one of my favourite, obviously excluding the Australians on here, my favourite Australian is Shane Jacobson, who done a very, very funny mockumentary.
Yeah, Julie someone, Paige. I can't think of her last name.
He done a mockumentary called Kenny, and it's one of my favourite comedies of all time. It's so underrated, and it's amazing.
I spent one Christmas in Cuba, 40 degrees. One Christmas in the Canary Islands, late 20 degrees. Julia Morris. Yes, that is her name. She says, I'm Julia Morris, and I'm like... The introductions are very funny.
Oh, okay. We'll have to have a look.
Julia Morris on YouTube. It will be very funny. In the Canary Islands, even though it's winter, it's around 20 degrees at Christmas. Yeah, that's probably perfect weather for us, actually.
Yeah, 20 is fine.
20's fine.
With the breeze.
Shane Jacobson is hilarious. Oddball was filmed near where I live, and it's so cute.
Oddball? I will have a look at that.
Very good. In terms of other Cosy Reading Nights ongoing for the rest of the year, there will be a Christmas Cosy Reading Night, which will be happening in December. It probably won't be live. It will probably be one of the old Instagram, Twitter jobbies, and then with a vlog afterwards. Although I do like doing them live, you know. But I do like doing the vlogs as well, and I quite like watching the vlogs back as well, because we just see all the mental food that we eat and all the stuff.
That's true.
So there'll be one in December, and then there'll be a Winter Cosy Reading Night,
Have
which
we
will
got
be...
a date for December one yet?
No, I still haven't finished planning Vlogmas. because I've still got a few more things to do.
Yeah.
So it'll be in December, and then there'll be a winter one, which will go up in January. There'll be a winter Cosy Reader night, because February I quite like to take February off as a break following the madness that is Vlogmas. And then by March is not winter anymore, is it? So yeah, there'll be a winter one going up in January.
Springtime.
Yeah, springtime. Oddball is adorable. Christmas needs to be alive. A big Christmas party together. Yeah, we could do that. But we also have the live for the Christmas book club as well, which also feels quite.
That's
Christmas
true. But we'll see how we
party-ish.
feel, and also and dates as well, because
Also,
December is a busy month.
If everyone in the UK doesn't have COVID by Christmas, it would be quite nice to maybe get someone to come. Like when we used to do Cosy Reading nights, we've had my sister around, we've had my cousin Laura around, we've had Emma around. It's been really nice to have, like, my sister and Laura always used to come to the Christmas ones.
Yeah, it'd be nice if we could get some of them round again.
But obviously we don't want to.
Force.
I mean,
that
we
on
haven't been
people.
told we can't have people around, but like we're just looking at the bigger picture. Although I have had 3 jabs now, guys. If I get COVID now, I don't know. I mean, I've managed to swerve it this long, and I've had 3 vaccines.
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
Any more questions for me?
No, you've got 5 minutes. If you've got any more questions for David, you've got 5 minutes. We should do this every Monday night. Oh, it would be nice, wouldn't it? It's been really. It feels like it doesn't feel like a Monday night, does it? We never have anything to watch on Monday night. Live's been a lot of fun. Glad it happened to be up early enough. Oh, I'm pleased too, Mel. Woohoo, can't wait for your Vlogmas. I've enjoyed your live. Thank you, Lucy. May have missed this, but you're both doing Vlogmas this year. David, no Vlogmas. Me, yes Vlogmas. I prefer a vlog of Christmas Cosy Reading night, Nika. Thank you. I miss David's videos, yeah. David isn't making videos at the moment. David, what is your favourite t-shirt?
My favourite t-shirt is probably one that you bought me, which is for my birthday, which is the Nightmare Before Christmas t-shirt.
I've worn that this month.
Yeah.
When I said, do you mind if I wear that tomorrow? You weren't happy to give it up, were you?
No, because I'd only worn it once.
I've worn it now.
To give it
That
away.
means we both want it the same, so that means it's my t-shirt.
Yeah.
Let's hope we don't have another Christmas lockdown again. Don't like the rumours about that.
let's hope
Yeah,
not.
I mean, I hope not, but you can't rule it out, can you? But I just don't like. We would stick to the rules, and we're also quite sensible. Before we even got announced that we weren't going to see anyone at Christmas, we were considering it.
Yeah.
But I just don't see them being able to enforce it this year. I don't think
they
could honestly cancel 2 Christmases on the bounce.
No.
I mean, that's not to say, like...
Because, I mean, they'd
I work in a hospital. I'm not going anywhere where, like, even though I've been vaccinated 3 times, I'm not going anywhere where I could make other people ill. So, yeah. I've been rewatching an old Vlogmas and it's put me right in the festive mood. Yes, there is a Vlogmas playlist from last year's Vlogmas if you'd like to go and have a look. And I was rewatching it the other day because I do watch it when I'm planning Vlogmas, just so everything's not like a carbon copy of the year before. And I think we did really fucking well, David, considering like, we were shut in our houses and we just didn't have much to sort of, like, we couldn't go anywhere, could we? Couldn't go any, so all the normal sort of like Vlogmasy bits we'd be doing in other people's houses, going to look at lights, blah, 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 I couldn't do any of that. So we did very well. I've had a fabulous evening, thank you so much. What are you reading, David? David's reading Blue Monday by Nikki French. David, what's your favourite colour?
Yellow.
What's your favourite Disney ride?
Aerosmith Rock and Roller Coaster.
What do you love most about Lauren?
Everything.
What's your favourite Marvel movie?
At the minute, Shang-Chi and Legends of the Ten Rings.
Okay. There we go.
Thank you.
Right. 2 people now have said, hope you feel better soon, David. He's fine. He's not even ill.
No, I've got some sort of like hay fever / allergy.
We thought it was the spider plants. We've evacuated all the spider plants from the building. He's still got this. We thought it was the washing powder. We've changed that. That's still got that.
Yeah, but we've. You think that the washing powder change is an instant impact? Yeah. We're not going to notice that for a couple of weeks. But we're just trying to narrow it out because I don't think it's definitely not hay fever because it's not warm enough for it to be hay fever anymore.
Danny said, I've been rewatching your Vlogmas already. I love Zoe Suggs ones, but sadly she's not doing it this year. I really enjoy her. I assumed she wouldn't be doing it this year because they've just had a baby, haven't they? So, yeah. But hers are so Christmassy and, like, that is, like, full budget Christmassy as well, aren't they?
That?
Zoe and Alfie's Christmas.
Oh, I'm sure she'll bring out some sort of advent calendar. That's £1,000.
I think she's learnt her lesson now. Nightmare Before Christmas shirt was nice, thank you. Homegrown Education said fully protected but still got bloody COVID. Yeah, that's my worry, you know. How are you feeling? Are you very poorly with it? Maria says, this worked out perfectly since we're on full break this week. Lovely way to spend a rainy fall afternoon. I miss a lot of these since I'm still working when they start. Hi from Indiana. Hi. You're my favourite person on BookTube, Lauren. Stop it. I'm not much of a festive person at all, but holy hell, your Vlogmas vids really gets me in the festive spirit. It's quite sort of militant, isn't it? my incessant. Everyone be Christmassy. You guys are part of my Christmas traditions now.
Ah.
That's all I've ever wanted to be part of someone's Christmas traditions. David, what's your favourite board game or card game? Board game and card game. Board game, card game.
Card game, Love Letter.
He does love Love Letter.
Board game, what do we play a lot? What board game do I really enjoy?
You like Hogwarts Battle?
Oh yeah, probably Hogwarts Battle. That is great. When you get invested in that, that's really good fun.
What's the best gift you've ever received and given?
Best gift I've ever received would probably be... I really liked all the best present I've ever given. I don't know, because automatically I just go for expense in my mind.
No, never go for expense.
And we should never go for expense. I think one of the best, it's not a Christmas present, but it's the first time when I got you your lights.
Yeah, that was...
and it was, because like, they weren't that expensive, but you was really touched by them.
I was so happy.
Yeah, because I bought you some lights for your YouTube, and I'll try and get you, well, that's getting tougher now to buy.
When you got me that camera, Jesus, I wasn't expecting that at all. That's still going. That's still my camera.
Exactly, that is still your camera, yeah, and you was a bit frightened to use it. You didn't really use it until like February.
I do get a bit frightened to people sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. Best gift I've ever received?
I can never remember anything I got,
No,
ever.
it's awful. But when
Disneyland.
I was going to say, when you took me to Disneyland Paris for my 30th, that was amazing. That was just because you bought me a really lovely pair of shoes, and
Disney
then
van.
you said, "Have a look in the box."
Oh, Homegrown Education says I feel like a zombie, which is perfect for Halloween. So even though you've been triple vaccinated, you still feel poorly. That's my worry. I just couldn't bear to see David being ill every day. I'd be beside myself. Thank you for an enjoyable evening. We're going to wrap it up now, David. No more questions for you. All this festive chat is making me so excited to get Christmassy.
One more hour. My
Christmas now always includes Vlogmas with you guys. Bring the most Christmassy feelings. Love Letter is lots of fun. Have you played Dracula's Feast? I've never even heard of that. Lots of fun too. Not finished my book, but had a bath, food, and lovely evening. Can't wait for the next one.
Nice.
What did you guys do for your first date? We went to watch...
Die Hard.
We went to watch Die Hard at the cinema, and
Die
then went
Hard,
to some grotty pub that David made me go to. Lauren, I love watching your videos and I can't wait for Vlogmas. Your happiness really makes my day. Stop it. I can also say you've become a Christmas tradition in my house. I've watched a Vlogmas with you for 4 years now. Presents for Minnie still make me giggle. It really warms my heart. Oh, what a complete indifference to us. I'm going to finish off my night with a bubble bath. Perfect.
Lovely.
Thank you both for a lovely cosy reading night. Real feel-good moment. Just can't wait for the next one, whatever shape or form. Just appreciate that you take the time to arrange this. Thank you. Thank you for this live, Lauren. So cozy. Thank you for hosting. Thank you, everybody. We're going to wrap it up now. We're 2 minutes over schedule.
Oh, my God.
Bye. Thank you so much for joining. It's been absolutely lovely. It's been a really, really nice Monday evening. I've read a book. I've had a lovely time. I've had hot chocolate. I've had a big bowl of pasta. I'm feeling ready for bed.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, and again, just thank you so much. And if you wouldn't mind just sharing my channel with anyone you think might enjoy it, because I'd really, really, really like to be on 15,000 by Vlogmas. That would be wonderful. If we could do it in November, that would be even better, because then I could do my live show, my 15,000 live show in December. We can do it! Right, okay. I'll see. Oh, I've got to press bye-bye on this one. David, say bye-bye.
Bye.
You're going to do a sneeze to go.
Go
on, go on. Ah!